I'm not streaming Gex. We're live now.
I'm so glad that the stream elements message doesn't pop up on this.
Do you say no? Because it put it through during the starting soon screen.
Yeah.
Do you say elephant or elements?
Elements.
Elements. Okay.
I can give Taylor Neon Neko feedback. Clickbait stream. Wasn't streaming Gex when she said she.
Oh yeah, that's a new thing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one. Don't mess me around with saving game. Trust me, I've had enough.
after memory card gone bad.
I just wanted to play Ape Escape.
Nope, can't do that.
So after 3 bad Sonic games, 3. We're finally doing a good one again.
Yeah. This is a good one.
Although it's funny actually because I've realised that now I've had you guys on for the bad one so far because you joined at like the end of Heroes.
Yeah.
And then I've just kept you guys on, and it's been a
wild ride.
this passing.
Look at the shining Sonic shoes!
I know, this is still like the best Sonic cutscene. Oh yeah, we have me as usual, we have Sarah, and we have Paige.
Yeah.
That's the game I played.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn the game down a bit.
I remember when, because they had like a preview of like this opening cutscene before the game came out, and I remember everyone was so hyped for this game because the animation was like so good.
See, when
Because
people
it had a lot of like stretching and stuff in terms of like the animations that Sonic did, and usually it was just like all
when people
normal.
when people say that they want a new Sonic game that's like when people praise Unleashed, and like call it like one of the greatest Sonic games, this is the kind of stuff we're talking about, in that like you don't get like production values like this in Sonic games nowadays. Well, Frontiers might change that, because it seems like they're putting a lot of effort into that game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, because like look at all like the animation and like the shine in Sonic's eyes and stuff for like the cutscenes. Like it's awesome.
Yeah.
And like even in like the in-game cutscenes, it still has that sort of like, I don't know, it just has a lot of like charm to it.
Yeah.
And like to me, like I think like if the Sonic series ended with Unleashed, it would have been fine.
I think I'm not sure if this is 100% true, but like I feel like that was sort of the intention, because 06 was so damaging that they were like, let's just put our all into this. It's because this might be our last. And it wasn't the last. I'm not sure if there ever was the risk of it being the last, because...
Look at the texture on Eggman's gloves! Like, what the fuck?
Because, obviously Sonic's still like a big money maker for Sega.
Yeah.
So I don't think there was a risk of Sonic going away, but like, there's something like this definitely needed.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Paige? If you saying something?
Like a giant dong, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. It's just a big peen.
Animation in this is so good though.
It is.
It's so clean.
And like it has sort of like all the stretches and like skews and stuff.
And then
but it's not like too much.
You can see on Eggman like
look at this!
The scratches on his glasses and like the spots on his like brown stuff.
Yeah, what the fuck? He has fucking liver spots because he's old.
I don't think we ever get an exact age for Eggman.
His age is just age. It looks like you guys seen Space Jam?
No, I haven't.
It kind of looks like there's like this scene where like the alien goo like sucks out all the basketball skills from like top athletes, and the goo that infects them looked exactly like the Dark Gaia tentacles coming out of the ground. Oh yeah, we saw that Sonic has like fingernails in this as well. And it's like, ugh, no fingernails.
Like toes.
Ugh, no. I am so glad that they decided to just make Sonic's shoes mutate, because if we got Sonic feet in this game, that would have been the end of the series, I think.
Well, canonically, his feet are just blobs. There's no toes. And we know this from like Big the Cat and Nicole. And
it's like discount like the Sonic movie, because there was that whole thing where they got a fucking 3D model of his foot.
No, yeah, that movie was way too close to showing his feet, which made me very
Look at his
uncomfortable.
poor little feet.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, he is a cat girl."
Yeah. Yeah.
Girls in my Sonic.
Finally.
As if Blaze doesn't exist.
Well, she's not on that planet. She's in a different dimension.
Went to the hole though. That would suck.
I mean, that'd be the end of the game, wouldn't it?
I think that's
Everyone
what.
would have won.
You just finished the end credits and it just and then
Yeah.
like,
Honestly, I would low-key love a Sonic game which, like, it ends with Sonic on that ship at the beginning of this cutscene. Like, the game doesn't... the game, like, surprises you that it was actually, like, a prequel to Unleashed.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
The guys
but-
who animated the CG cutscenes also animated the Sonic movies and Halo 2 Anniversary. Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's right. It's
Alright.
the same studio. Although, they peaked with Unleashed. To be fair, I think
Yeah.
the world peaked with Unleashed.
This was the introduction of Tails' weird, like, I don't know, his weird switch.
Yeah. This was like 4 years before the Wii U as well.
Yeah.
Why was that never like a special edition thing of like a Wii U gamepad?
That would have been
but it
like
was
that
Tails'
would have been
thing
like cool.
for Lost
yeah.
World. That should have been a
the
thing.
Wii U didn't have enough special editions, honestly.
It had the Zelda one.
Yeah, that's the only one notable to me.
I think that's the
And
only one.
here begins the trend.
I think that's the only one, and I have it.
Sonic face planting the soil.
No, that started with Adventure.
Did it?
Yeah, because he was on the tornado and then he fell. And it had
Oh
that
yeah,
Atari.
and he has the slide whistle as he falls down.
Yeah, like the Atari sound effect. Lunch.
There he is. Snack. Ah, finally, some good fucking food.
Yum.
Mmm.
God.
Yeah. That's what it looks like. But we don't know that yet.
Shush. Spoilers. Shush, shush.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, as we can probably tell by the frame rate, we are playing this on 360 and not a Series X.
Yeah.
No one donated 500 pounds. How dare they?
Sadly not. How dare. Very selfish. I always found it weird in Unleashed that whenever like they change the scene, it's dark and then it fades in. I always found that weird with Unleashed.
I don't really notice that. I'll check next time.
What? You forgot who you are?
Yup. I remember something falling from the sky.
Why does his shoes change?
Everything just going all
Because they're part of his body.
and then
Oh.
nothing. I don't remember a thing
They're
after
just
that.
growths.
Did I fall on him?
See, that's the trend that started with this, where he breaks the
What can I do?
fourth
Where
wall.
do I go from
They said
here?
third person then. That's not it. But he breaks the
He
fourth
breaks the
wall.
third person.
He breaks the fourth wall and talks to the audience, which...
But it's like it's a subtle thing though.
Yeah, it's subtle here, because...
Because it's like it's a thought he's saying to himself, but they just animated it as a fourth wall break. So they could be like, you know, you could chalk that up to him just talking to himself.
Yes.
Whereas like in Colors, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna call them aliens if that's okay with everybody, and it's like, oh, shut up, like, be quiet.
Oh my god, the frame rate just completely... It's just smoothed out then.
That was amazing.
But also his gloves are back. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Here
that's why he's so confused. He's like, wait, did my gloves like
Yeah,
get destroyed?
They got torn off. Finally, good Sonic.
Finally. Oh, look how pretty this is.
Yeah.
Poorly at all, honestly.
Probably, honestly, the best looking Sonic game for about... How old is this game?
I'm gonna feel old when I
Question.
look this up.
Yeah, you look it up.
It was 2008, I know. I'm just trying to work out the maths.
2008, 18th of November. So it's been 14 years in November.
Okay, so
Wow. I was 13.
I was 7.
I played this game when I was...
Wow.
Wow. So, like, the best looking Sonic game for 14 years? Because they had a weird art style change with Lost World. And everything looked crap.
Yeah. But like, just look how pretty this is.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is like it has just like a lot of like heart to it. I think.
Yes, I think
I remember people complaining a little bit about the fact that there was like, oh, please reconnect your controller.
it's fine. I fixed it.
Like people were complaining about the experience thing because people were like, oh, isn't Sonic already the fastest he can go? And it's like, no, that's why there's experience there, you fucking idiot. Look at him juggle.
Well, I mean, they do that because like that would be a valid complaint if he wasn't fast from the beginning, which he is. But like they do that so then you can like ease yourself into the faster speeds. It's meant to make the game easier to learn how to play, and you can and go as fast as you want as you play more of the game and level up and get better at it. That's actually a thing they're bringing back for Frontiers is the leveling up the speed.
They had to have got a different like designer for the ice cream alone. Because don't you just want to eat that fucking thing?
All the food in this game you just want to fucking eat. Like the Eggman sandwich.
The humans are slightly nightmarish, and that's about it.
They kind of look a bit Hello Neighbory, but that's fine.
They're not awful.
They're not awful.
I think these humans are a lot better than 06 style humans, where they're too realistic.
Yeah.
But I think it's weird because I think it's kind of split. A lot of people like the design of like these humans for Sonic. Others want more anime style humans, like with Adventure. Although with Adventure, I just kind of look at that and I'm like, they're just blocks.
What do you think?
Yeah, that like saying that there's an anime style in Sonic Adventure. It's like saying, oh, I don't like the designs of these Lego people. They look a bit too anime for my liking, and it's like they're fucking Legos. So it's just like
it's like that argument with where Xenoblade 1 fans are like Xenoblade 2 looks way too anime, and I'm like, have you seen the faces of your characters in 1?
like they're anime too.
They're just a bit melty. I love them for it, but they are melty.
Oh yeah. And it's like, cause what was it? Why was that guy shrouded in just pure black
I
for
did
a
notice
second?
that, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I fucking jumped.
Slender Man in Sonic Unleashed.
Unleashed NPC jump scare. Okay, I thought that was a spider. It was just the frame of the table that you broke.
Again.
But he was just kicking a spider. I think, yeah, like the designs of the people in this, it fits like the whole Sonic-y world a bit more than just like normal humans.
Honestly, I think a mixture of like I think this style looks best for like these kind of generic like NPC looking people, but then I feel like this matches well with that more anime style that people talk about, where like the president in Unleashed and not Unleashed in SA2 and Shadow looks very serious and stuff, and that fits his like role. And then characters like Charlotte and Molina from the Storybook games are more like, are they anime kind of designs? They have like
a bit, yeah. They're a bit anime.
Like, yeah.
I like the option, like, do you know this guy?
Yeah. So, like, because no one's freaked out about Chip, this means that, like, there's weird Churara fairy things just naturally.
I think it's because of things like Sonic and Sonic Tails, Amy, like things like that exist. So they're like, well, they might as well just be flying chihuahuas.
Well, even Sonic isn't phased by it. He's like,
yeah, he's like, oh, this is just a weird little guy.
Yeah.
Like,
this,
who is this?
This one has toes for some reason. We don't usually have toes.
Yeah, it's probably normal for him.
Yeah. So
I think that's what I like about that though, because it's just like they don't have to go with like, "What? You look weird." It's just kind of like, "Oh, you're just you're just a bit weird, but I like you." They just get on with it.
In Sonic lore, or like this was something we learned very recently. Because Two Worlds is dead, thank God. Now it's that humans live on the bigger continents on Sonic's planet, which is Earth now. We know that now.
Yeah.
Rip Mobius.
Earth 2.
Rip Morbius. What am I saying? Oh yeah. Humans live on the bigger continents, where the Mobians, I'm still going to call them that because we don't have a better name for them, live on smaller islands. So like, humans will live in places like United Nations or Spagonia and stuff you'll see in this game, where Mobians will live on stuff like South Island or West Side Island, as we saw in like the classic games.
Or Christmas Island.
Oh, Christmas Island. Yeah, that's where Sonic was born.
Yeah.
Oh. Passed over a vinyl. Speaking of vinyls, they announced today that they were doing a vinyl of Sonic Spinball soundtrack of all Sonic games.
I mean, at least that way we'll be able to hear what they actually are meant to sound like, as opposed to the fucking metal cannon and garbage disposal.
No, I want the original options music on vinyl.
Santa's Sonic's dad confirmed.
Well, his shoes are based on
Yes.
Santa. That was
Yeah.
one of the inspirations for his shoes.
I really would prefer if you be quiet.
Seems like Santa's #1 helper is the hedgehog. I would really prefer if you be quiet. But yes, you are correct.
Oh, get off. Okay. Yeah. Look up. Oh, shit. That's going to be an issue in this game. Quick time events. I'm using an Xbox controller, and my brain that grew up with Nintendo disagrees with that notion. Because they switched the things around.
Oh yeah, I'm like that with like, you know how Nintendo has the B button on the bottom and that's to like go back.
Yes.
Well, the confirm button on like PlayStation and everything else
Is X, yeah.
is X or A, which is on the bottom.
Also,
So it's like I keep accidentally like cancelling things. I'm like, no, I didn't want to do that.
I do also need to get used to the homing attack being a different button. Because,
Oh, yeah, it's usually like just jump twice, isn't it? in
yeah,
other
but
things?
here it's the boost button.
Is it Y?
It's X.
X. What do I think was Y? Oh, I'm thinking of fucking Shadow the Hedgehog because we had that on Xbox. There we go.
Yeah, I had to look at the controller and I was like, ooh.
No problem.
Oh, what should I upgrade? Maybe I should upgrade the Werehog because that might be better long term.
Yeah.
Although I don't remember which move is the really good Werehog move, so.
Funky kick.
No, so imagine like being like teenage me. I got my PS3. I'll answer that question in a bit, Jack. Like got my PS3 when the PS4 was already out, but hey, what can you do? Because I wanted to play the Sonic games I missed out on. Got Sonic Unleashed, the flight stage, which is like quick time events, the level, knowing which button is where. Me on this PlayStation controller I've never held before because I've always been a Nintendo kid. That took me fucking ages to do, and it was worse when I played the game again on Xbox because I couldn't even have made up symbols then.
Yeah.
Right, least favorite Sonic character. Oh,
So when the sun goes down,
I feel like I have said it at some point, but I forgot.
this?
Are you okay, Sonic?
I'm fine.
Sarah Page, least favorite Sonic character.
Least favorite Sonic
Yeah.
character.
I'm trying to think.
Gotta
myself.
think about this.
What is it?
Fucking okay, I found it the other day. It was a character from the Archie comics, and
That's a
it was
good-
a fucking butterfly that looked no different than a normal feral butterfly.
Yeah, and it has a face.
And it had
More of this
face.
stuff.
like a Mobian face on it.
Yeah, and it looks awful.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have to find. I'm gonna have to show you later.
You
It's like
will.
it's really bad.
In terms of the games, though, what's
Yeah.
your least favorite Sonic character?
The Archie comics is a good place to look for unlikable Sonic characters, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, majority of them.
Yeah.
Um.
Who do I hate? This is definitely something I've said because I think I remember saying that like I've been with these characters for so long that like they all were just
Strong word for me, because like none of them offend me in the ways that characters like Juju do in like Xenoblade, or like characters that just actively do stuff that I don't agree with.
That's kind of where I'm at because like I've been with all these characters for my whole life pretty much. As weird as that's a weird thing to say, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of super mellowed out on like none of like on characters I hate. Really, oh god, I feel like there must have been one at least that I hate. Someone somewhere
You're
I
like-
despise.
Can't you? Which it's really hard for me. I mean, there's characters that have like annoying voices, and sometimes that's enough to make me go, I don't like you that much.
Yeah.
So characters like Charmy do that for me. Voices can bother me. Doesn't matter if the character's well written, if the voice still grates my ears.
You just imply that Charmy's character's well written. He's an annoying
know-
little turd.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. But yeah, my answer to that is Charmy. I cannot fucking stand that little shit. He isn't quiet, and I don't like
He
it.
isn't quiet.
Oh
Uh,
god.
I
And
think
he's like, "So you're so cool." Like, I hate it.
I think for me, I don't hate Cream, but I don't like Cream the rabbit. Like
The drink.
there's a drink called that?
Yeah, cream.
Oh, just Cream. Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the Deadly Six are quite abysmal.
I think the Deadly Six is just a given. Like,
Yeah.
if someone says like, "I hate the Deadly Six," it's like, "Oh, what? Do you hate murder too?" God. You know, I don't think there's any like redeeming qualities about the Deadly Six.
I like Zavok. Zavok in the comics is cool, but
So look at the comics though. That's when he's been put in the hands of like people who actually write stuff.
Right?
yeah.
Like the one where he's like peeking over like a couch or something.
Where he's literally telling Starline and like you don't need him anymore.
Yeah, it sounds like a girl gossiping on a breakup.
It totally is that. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Speaking of Starline, rest in peace.
Frickin' Pip.
Yeah, they confirmed that he did actually die in issue 50.
Oh,
Spoilers, by the
no.
way. But that's fine because everyone was like, that's fair. His character's arc's over. In the bin.
Actual Sonic death.
Yeah. Well, there was Gamma.
It was Gamma, yeah. But I mean, like in recent times, they haven't been like doing.
No.
Yeah. The parents of young kids going in to watch the Sonic 3 movie.
Oh, I'm so excited. I hope
To
Maria gets
explain why
shot.
a little girl getting shot and killed is like relevant to the plot.
I hope they keep that up. I want that so
It's
badly.
just so like, because like the first one, it's like, oh yeah, wacky hedgehog alien in human world. What'll
Oh,
happen?
Oh,
And then the
that's
second
it.
one is like, oh yeah, bit of extra law, and then the third one is government cover up because of child murder. It's like it's just getting like more and more bizarre, but it's totally normal for Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic fans just go into this. It's like, yeah, we know what to expect.
This is like
The
this
average
is
family
true
does not.
This is true to the
Um,
source material, and everyone else is like, what
That's
the
like
fuck?
that's why when I saw everyone being like, being like, oh, I hope that Sonic 3 does something new and different and original. Because if I want to see SA2 story, I'll just play SA2. And I'm like, no, we are not giving up the opportunity to see fucking child murder in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. We need that.
Cannot give up the child murder.
I can legitimately see like the people complaining about it if it happens to be in the film.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be great.
It's gonna be so good. Actually, Sonic movie reminded me. I might have to go with Tom the Cop. I don't care about him at all. He's like the one character in Sonic where when he's on screen, I'm like, please go away. And I'm not a fan of the whole making Sonic. Like, I get he's a kid in the movies, more so in the movies than he is in the games. But like, I don't like that angle for Sonic personally.
Yeah.
So I don't like the idea of Tom the Cop and Tom being his dad and stuff. There we go. That's it. I don't like him. What were you saying?
I'm trying to look out for the thing that makes the noise that makes me laugh.
Oh yeah. Oh, you won't be able to hear it though.
Okay,
No,
I
just
found- I
just
found
tell me
the-
when there's like one, or I'll
found the
see it.
butterfly. I found the butterfly character.
Oh good. Jeez, yeah, that is a. That is not.
Horrific.
That's not a good
What
character.
is that?
Oh, Kev just designed it as well.
Of course he did.
There is a reason why, like, Sega has to approve all the designs now and all the new characters.
Yeah, because of things like that.
It is literally a lot of the stuff that happened in the Archie stuff Sega hated, and they just want to make sure we don't get that again.
Do I have to
It's
tag
me, Betty Butterfly. Like, yeah, we know it's you, Betty. We just don't want to look at you.
This is all in the same like part of the comics with Betty Butterfly.
Is it the
It's exactly
mus-
Swollen Sonic.
Swollen Sonic? Oh, I think I know which issue that is now. Not issue, but like I know why it is. I can picture it in my head, unfortunately. I was like, is it the one with the super muscular Knuckles and then Vector the Crocodile's dancing with a goose lady? Oh, my internet died
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
Excellent.
yeah. Your internet's dead. I think.
Yeah, it's buffering.
Uh,
Oh,
There you go.
ooh, 160p, delicious.
Cross.
There you go, I fixed it.
well, it's a good thing I record these locally, so YouTube will
Yeah.
get the higher quality version. I was saying, like, I thought I was originally thinking of like the one where it's like a hyper muscular Knuckles who's dancing. Oh, here's a sound effect.
Oh,
A hyper
Yeah.
muscular Knuckles dancing. Sarah likes that sound effect.
it makes me happy. I've got it downloaded on my laptop.
I had to go through hell to find that sound effect because I didn't know what it was
And I
called.
cherished it. It's on my laptop forever.
I appreciate that. My effort was not wasted. And then in the background, Vector the Crocodile's dancing with like a goose lady.
hate that whole imagery that you have just bestowed upon me.
And people wonder why Sega doesn't like the freedom Archie had.
Yeah.
It was that and the constant fucking love triangles.
it was a fucking like a love D20 at that point.
Honestly, like it was because you had well, you would honestly expect it to be the love triangle to be Sonic, Sally, and Amy.
I did 3 off microphone.
Yeah.
What?
I heard the sound effect.
How?
I don't know. I just turned it 3 on mine.
Yeah, same.
Oh, good. Excellent.
Yay! I can laugh.
You hear that one?
I need to go back and play this. If I can go up into my attic and actually find the game, I might just play it on a PS2 or something.
That's gonna be a completely different game. I will warn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I had it on.
I know PS2.
Yeah, I had it on Wii when I grew up. I am wondering what I'm
when
gonna.
I threw up.
And when I am wondering what I'm gonna do about that version of the game in terms of streaming it, because I might do we stream at least twice in a row, or what are we doing?
Yes.
But I want
it's
to
a
get to Black
good
Knight.
game.
The Wii version? I'm not sure. It's been a while. Can't fully say yet.
Really late to the Wii. So did you get like a Wii relatively early on in its lifespan?
Yeah. My family got the Wii like in 2007.
I mean, it came out like I remember it coming out because we were in Australia when the Wii was released. Yeah, Fizz is up here. Mum's just asking where the cat is.
I'm right here.
I didn't get a Wii until 2010. I want to say maybe 2011. I don't really remember. I think it was 2010.
No, my family
Remember,
grew up with the
does
Wii.
Sonic die when he touches that little puddle, or does he just like step in it?
I would assume so because this game doesn't have any underwater physics or engines or anything like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never fallen in it though.
Yeah.
On that question about the least favorite Sonic character thing, I love discussing least favorite characters just because I like everyone's reaction. Like, it can be a nice debate if you like one character and someone else doesn't, or it can just become like a cesspit of just shouting at each other.
Yeah, it's like characters like fucking Charmy just getting my tits, and it's just like, no, I don't. Silence, heathen.
I'm gonna say Sarah. I'm gonna say Sarah's controversial opinion. Sarah doesn't like Sally.
Yeah, like I don't like Sally.
Watch out for the Sally angle.
Watch out for who? The fucking
40-plus-year-old, like.
Oh, I'm so scared of the 40-plus-year-old that ships Sonic and Sally to this day. Like, like I don't mind the concept of Sally. It was just the fact that it was always like, I don't know, the fact that she's just a furry squirrel with a Sonic head. Barely.
I have shown you her reboot design.
The reboot design is good, but the one that everyone talks about is just the furry bait one.
Yeah, I don't like that design.
Because people don't like the Sonic redesign because obviously it's not furry bait enough. But it was just
it's
like
a Sonic character. She was redesigned to be a Sonic character for the Sonic comic.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like, yeah, not just a furry. But it was just sort of like, I don't know, I felt like Sally was always sort of like, she was always the perfect one and didn't have any flaws of any kind and was always correct in that show, in like Sat AM. That's how it always came across to me, and it was kind of like,
To make an incredibly boring character.
Yeah, she was just really boring.
Characters of zero character flaws. No offense. I just don't vibe with them.
Yeah. But yeah, it was even like watching the show when I was a bit younger. I just didn't like Sally very much because I just thought she was boring.
Struggling a bit with that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got the famous music. Please do not disconnect my controller. So my thing is, I like Sally's. I like the Freedom Fighters design in the reboot. I think the 2013 actually reboot is my favorite continuity of Sonic because it combines the games with the best aspects of the comic, and also puts in some new stuff. So I think it's just kind of is like the perfect Sonic continuity in a sense.
Yeah.
Because there's a bit of something for most people, I would say. Not everyone, because if you like Underground or Sonic the Comic or Sonic X, and I guess shit's out of luck, but yeah, stuff like Scratch and Grounder and Breezy from Adventures there. You had Saturday MP people, and they all looked like Sonic characters, so it was actually good. But the thing with Oda actually was that its love triangle shit was really bad. Like, it wasn't. You would expect it to be like Sally and Amy, right? But it was every writer just seemed to wanting to introduce their own new girl for Sonic.
It was Sally. It was
Mina Mongoose.
like Mina Mongoose, fucking Fiona Fox, the evil.
Oh
like,
yeah.
like
Forgot
that
about her.
whole bullshit.
And then Tails also liked her.
Even though he was an 8-year-old and
Yeah.
Fiona's like 15 or whatever.
And then she ran off with Scourge. It's like, am I
It's just
reading a
like-
Sonic comic? Am I reading a fucking...
Romance and stuff like this is just not necessary.
Yeah, it was partly the Archie comics that made me really not like Sally. Because it's just kind of like everything revolved more around Sally than they did Sonic at points. And it's like, I want to read Sonic getting lost in a fucking Walmart and crying. Like, I don't want to watch an actual love drama take place. I just,
There is a
I
reason.
just gave up on them.
There's a reason why Sega... Right, both Sega and the fans have, taken a big response to the IDW characters, like Tangle, Whisper, Starline and stuff. It's because, they're not as messy, we'll say.
Yeah. It was like the new sort of what was it? The replacement for Scourge. Was it Surgeon?
Surge and Kit, yes. Those two got a lot of
Surgeon
love.
Kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because yeah, they're sort of like the evil versions of Sonic and Tails and that, but it's it works because they just feel more Sonic-y, whereas Scourge, sorry to say, is just green Sonic with a jacket on.
Well, Scourge was an attempt to make the evil Sonic in the comic more creative, pretty much. They were like, what can we do to make evil Sonic his own character instead of just being evil Sonic? And really, turning green and giving scars was the answer, apparently.
Yeah.
And then obviously the lawsuit happened, and they lost Scourge. And shit, I forgot.
And nothing of value was lost.
I was gonna say.
So I don't mind evil versions of characters, but it was just
That Metal Sonic.
I don't know. I feel like people.
I was gonna say Metal Sonic existed.
Yeah, there's Metal Sonic, and I felt like Scourge was just that's just a little bit too much. Cause oh wow, he's really cool, and it's like, no, not really.
Did the scream come through the microphone?
It didn't. I can just hear it in the back of my head. I love that scream so much.
That scream is so good.
I think that's the best, outside of the Black Knight, was the best Jason Griffith performance.
Fun fact, Jason Griffith actually had his balls ripped off to do that scream.
Wow.
Wow.
CB and Sonic.
Oh, damn it.
At least when Matt Adam Howden getting tased.
He was actually getting tased. So does the game pause itself automatically?
If my controller dies, Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's a
I think
nice
that's
little...
just like a common thing throughout 360 games.
Yeah, that's a good like thing to have, because like if you're playing PlayStation and your controller disconnects, fuck you. Like you just have to die. Like it doesn't pause, it doesn't do anything.
Oh fuck! I died, so I don't have an unleash meter. Shit. This might be an
Oops.
issue.
Can you use like the toenail things? Don't
Right.
they give you stuff?
I mean, I can, yeah. Oh no, we're fine. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not.
I like how he hurts his little like friends.
So it's funny because Surge and Scourge were both made by the same person,
Yeah.
like the same writer. Oh shit! I died.
Oops. How come, like, like, when they made, like, Surge, they actually made, like, something creative that they couldn't do that with
Because
Scourge?
as I was saying, with Scourge, it was as Evil Sonic was a pre-existing character who, when that writer started writing the comics, was active in motion in like the story and stuff in the world, pretty much. And by that I meant he was loose in Sonic's world and not in his own dimension. So he fixed that
Yeah.
pretty much. And because Evil Sonic with sunglasses and a leather jacket is boring, he wanted to do something different with him. With Surge, it was it was Surge. It's like I'm gonna make an evil Sonic, but I'm gonna base her off a glitch. And there was like that glitch in Sonic 2 where
Yeah, the
Turns-
Azure Sonic thing. I know how to do that.
you can play a Surge in Sonic 2, Sarah.
Can. The way you did it was the fact so Sonic 2 you get the debug mode activated. I can't remember how to do that because it was playing specific dates using the numbers in the sound test. So,
Yeah.
like the creation of like the date Sonic 2 came out, and then the other one was like Sonic's birthday, I think. Yeah, it was like two things you had to like input. And then what you do is that on any stage, like that has like a waterfall effect on it. But it worked the best in Emerald Hill, where you get the waterfall, you spam a shit ton of them, like in a line, and then you just keep like spamming them over the top of each other. And then you have Sonic walk through them. There was a chance that his palette would just become vomit, and that made the Azure Sonic glitch. No one knows why that specifically like was the effect, but it was just like that's just how it came to be. And I used to do it all the time on the on my Mega Drive. It was so I used to watch a lot of like like people playing around with debug mode, and then it's like, oh, you can get this like cool little, yeah, it was like Azura the Hedgehog in Sonic 2 without like hacking or whatever. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck Azura the Hedgehog is, but I want to do it.
Get me out of the middle. Get me out. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, fun fact, you can pause during quick time events and the prompt won't go away, so you can just take as long as you want.
Helpful.
It is, isn't it? I hate how there's all these like benefits for breaking this stuff, but it's like I'm too busy trying to kill the enemies.
Yeah.
Search for something that may or may not help me.
Not so bad.
Strength.
When the furry avatar folds their arms.
Okay, so I'm not gonna fucking lie. Honestly, anytime you see an Archie fan, they always do have the most generic looking fursona you've ever seen.
The Red Fox.
I don't know about Red Fox one.
Hey, Tails.
Oh no, I think I do actually. Yeah, I think I blocked him.
Like, whenever someone says generic furry, I'm like, okay, so they're gonna either have a red fox or a wolf. That's gonna look no like different than every other red fox or wolf.
Mm.
Want some chocolate?
And they're gonna like the generic furry things to like.
Oh, apparently we played this game on a good day because it's apparently National Chocolate Day today, and that's Chip's favourite thing to do is offer people chocolate.
Hell yeah. Planned, scripted, not sponsored.
And make him fix this.
By chocolate in general. Not
Yeah.
even a brand.
Now I feel like chocolate.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some after stream, I think.
Oh, really?
I like Chip. He just has all these like stupid little animations going on with him. He's just living his best life. Look at him.
No, but like the thing you see so often is just these Archie Sonic fans who don't realize that it's over pretty much. Like they're not coming back. And keep in mind, I'm not saying all Archie fans. These are mainly the fans who like
The ones that use Twitter.
yes, the ones who really hated the one who hates pretty much anything the current writer does. Generic comic gate kind of people, sort of shit. Who just hate read IDW, and it's like just let it go. It's fine, but it's like you can move on. It's cool.
Yeah, it's okay. The Sat AM characters aren't gonna mind. They don't exist.
Yeah.
It's not like they're out of a job and they're sat on the street looking
Yeah.
for comic placements. They just, you know.
Name searching IDW Sonic on Twitter and replying to anyone who says anything positive about the book isn't doing anyone any favors.
No.
Archie comics circulating.
Pardon?
When were the Archie comics circulating?
It was 1993 until 2019? 18?
Yeah.
I think the last
like,
issue
around
came
that
out.
time.
I think the last issue came out in January 2019.
I think it has the world record for the longest running comic.
Well, like licensed comic, I think.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. It did / does. I don't know if it still does because I haven't been catching up with it, but
Yeah, I don't know if it still does, but
it was definitely
yeah, I
famous
know
for
it
being
did
the
at one point.
It was definitely famous for being the longest running Sonic comic, but obviously, see, I'm already messing up the buttons now. I know it was famous for having the longest running video game comic book, but I think it's just
Yeah.
licensed now.
Yeah.
Are we ready to see me mess this up a bunch of times because I don't know my A's for my B's and my X for my Y's? I need to remember that A's on the bottom and Y is like on the top, and because of Y is long, that's why it's at the top. I need to look at the colour more than I am looking at the letter.
Yeah. If you look at, because if you just keep in mind like what the color is, then it's like you don't even have to worry about
Yeah.
like what letter.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something I like about Xbox controllers, like especially for like things like QuickTime events, because you're not really reading when you're doing QuickTime events. You're
No.
mainly just like looking. So if it's like color coordinated, it's like yeah.
Okay, I messed that one up a lot. I'm losing track of everything. I need a sec. I think that's my biggest disappointment lately with both the PS5 controller and a lot of the new Xbox controllers is that they don't really have their colors anymore.
No, they don't.
The Xbox One has the colors like on the controller itself printed on between like that diamond, but PlayStation doesn't use those colors anymore.
Nah, but I think it's because like with PlayStation, the colors have always been kind of subdued.
What do you mean by
Like, it wasn't like the whole button that was the color.
no?
It was just the symbol.
Yeah.
So you're not really paying attention to what color it is. More or less, you're just like, oh yes, square is on its left, triangle's up because it's a triangle pointing upwards. Circle X.
I mean, the colors are iconic though.
The colors are iconic, yeah. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's like because the colors are like more subtle, I guess. It's kind of like on the GameCube controller. It has that big ass button.
Yeah.
Is it GameCube? Yeah, it is GameCube. Yeah, so it has like, the big ass like A button, red B button, a yellow little fucking analog stick, and with like the little C on it.
I was did find out when they released the black PS5 controller, it still didn't have the colors on it. For the
I think that would have been like a nice little nod to it, because like all the PlayStation ones were either like were black after PlayStation 1. I think that would have been like a nice little like, oh yeah, you get the color buttons, but I never really like, I don't know, maybe this is just me, but I never really remembered the buttons based on their colors when it came to PlayStation. So I think that's why it's less egregious than say with Xbox, because they all had colored buttons.
See, you say that, but like, I could tell you which color each symbol is, for each PlayStation symbol. I couldn't tell you the same for Xbox, and I'm playing the Xbox at the moment.
I mean, that's probably because you play, like, did you play more PlayStation games than Xbox ones?
Yeah, I own all 5 PlayStation consoles. I only own a 360.
Yeah. That's probably why.
Oh, yeah.
But, excuse me.
Might
But,
be sad
yeah,
pausing.
I think that's just depending on, like, what people play more.
Mhm.
Because you got all the PlayStation consoles, so you've had time to, like, sort of deal the controllers. And the fact that, the lack of color on the symbols is only for one console.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, yeah, the colors are nice and you can like remember the colors, but it's like I think it's always been more about the symbol rather than what color it is.
I do think the Xbox way for the letter positions is the correct way, because I agree with the idea of the bottommost button being like confirming that.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? I think it's a regional thing, because
Well, yeah, because what is it? Because Circle on PlayStation was meant to be confirm,
yes,
and X was meant to cancel because those symbols are sort of like, I'm going to use Osu as like an example. If you clear a section of the song, a circle appears, and if you fail, an X appears.
yeah,
And so it's that kind of like design to it. It's why in PlayStation FF7, circle is to confirm and X is to cancel.
by default, yeah.
Yeah. And it's why people had a big issue when the ports for PlayStation 4 changed it to be X, because everyone like who played Final Fantasy VII has it programmed in their brain that they need to switch to circle.
Oh, not me.
And I'm the same way, because like if I know I'm going to be playing like FF7 on PlayStation, like PlayStation 1 for example, I know that I'm going to have to press circle to confirm. But then you boot it up on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 and it's gone to X, and it fucks with your brain for at least maybe 5 minutes. So it's like it's 5 minutes of inconvenience, whereas like most people kind of blew it out of proportion. It's like, oh, they changed the foundation, and it's like, nah, they just swap the buttons around. You get used to it.
And you can do it. Well, it's FF7, so you can change
This
that
guy's
anyway.
totally not voiced by Jason.
And a whole pack of robots. A whole pack. I've got to show you the annoying Sonic phases.
A whole pack of robots. A whole pack of robots. Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding,
you've seen
ding,
it?
ding, ding,
Yes.
ding. I watched the fuck out of it. Why is Chip so dark?
You can't just say that.
Oh shit. Oh no. We're gonna get banned. But yeah, I've seen that video. I watched it so much.
That was made by.
And like the first one as well, where it's like Shadow the Hedgehog clips.
Yes, that was made by Smoothies, who's part of that Sonic 06 Let's Play with the Gamergate points. He's the one that did the same edits.
Oh my god. Yes. But it all comes full circle.
like Inferno.
That and Beast Wars. Seeing Inferno like 10 years before I met you, not knowing who that was.
And then watching Beast Wars.
And then watching Beast Wars, I'm like, hang on a sec, that was from a Sparta remix.
What were we saying before?
God.
Oh yeah, bird placements. Like, yeah, because Nintendo Japanese company, so they got A on the right, and then Microsoft's an American company, so they got the A on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Inferno, actually, Sarah, I assume you've seen.
Yes.
Yes, good. New Inferno figure after all these years.
After all these years, he has finally come out of the colony.
Really, I liked the GIF you posted as well. The Charles face. Like,
Because Mars asked me to. Hey Sonic, we need to find the professor. Oh, we need to talk to some. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, it is a bit weird because they don't make you do this later in the game. There's just a thing they do right
Just
now.
for Spaghetti Land.
Yeah. Don't really make you talk to people later. I suppose they want to make the world feel a bit more real. Well, to be fair, all these people are kind of useless.
NPCs walking around in it, then Sword and Shield in a city.
More of these NPCs are interactable as well, probably.
I know.
And they all have unique designs and animations, and Sonic is walking
He
on
said
water.
for real.
For real.
Sonic's walking on water, holy shit.
Well, who do you think he is, Jesus?
Jesus.
Isn't it?
Can't about Jesus without sus.
I think there's like a theory some people have that Shadow the Hedgehog
Jesus' name backwards is sausage.
Sausage.
that Shadow the Hedgehog is meant to be Jesus or something like that. I don't know.
Nah, Shadow's cheating because he hovers with his shoes.
Yeah.
Cheating.
Oh, that was it. It was the little girl we got to talk to. Oh no. Never mind. We talked to her instead. But I think this girl says something as well. Yeah. Flying to Missouri. How does she know this? How do they know this?
She's the culprit.
She's working with Eggman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We gotta speak about this since we were speaking about IDW. That there's like a huge controversy with the people's mindset with IDW at the moment. Because people don't like the fact that Sonic is letting villains go after arcs, and that he's not just killing them or whatever, or essentially they're mad that they're letting Sonic let the villains get away, essentially. And it's like, well, for starters, Eggman needs to get away, otherwise there's no fucking comic, is there? It's kind of important for Eggman to stay around.
Of course there are people that are like, why didn't Sonic just kill them? Like,
Yeah.
gee, I don't know.
Really out of character.
Like, if Sonic just pulled out a gun, it's like, your reign of terror is over. And he just shoots them straight in the face.
My thing
Like, you know.
My things are like, oh, Sonic, this is out of character for Sonic. And I'm like, what Sonic games have you been playing? Because I played the one where the giant condom monster flooded the city. And then he was like, let's use the positive power of the emeralds to bring light back into its heart or something like that.
Yeah, and then it was just that Chaos missed his friend.
Yeah, Chaos got a bit angry. He was hungry.
He was hungry. He didn't get a nap, and Takal's like, "Come on,
Come
let's
on.
get some lunch."
Freaky
then-
Gecko gets out the enclosure.
Chaos is just Takal's pet gecko.
I mean, I'm sure one of his farms is a gecko.
Yeah.
And then the next game,
Brilliant.
Shadow is trying to literally destroy the planet, and like no one really like stops him from doing it when like the ark's falling. I mean, he's not doing anything, to be fair, but no one like chases him up on it. They're like actually trying to do stuff about the ark falling. They're not even like giving shit to Eggman, who accidentally made it start doing that. They're just like,
Yeah. Like, oh shit. Okay, right. You fucked up, but let's just focus on getting it to
We
stop
need to-
falling first.
we all benefit on this thing not crashing. Besides Shadow, who wants this, so let's just leave him there, and I guess we'll deal with him afterwards. And then Amy
But
was
it's like even like what he did. They were they were sad that he was gone because
Yeah.
they noticed that he was a he was a good guy. It was just he was just like not well. He was misunderstood, but
Yeah.
I think the misunderstanding was from himself.
So I think people got mad at issue 50 because the whole theme of IDW so far has been they're trying to sort of reinforce that point about Sonic, where like he will give people chances and stuff, which is fair in that because that is technically in his character, I suppose.
It was like he's willing to let them at least try to make things right.
Yeah, he's not just trying to, kill anyone who stands in his way and stuff. Because during his fight with Surge, Surge is trying to kill Sonic as like a way to be like, oh, it's your fault that I am this way because Starline, and like I know because Starline experimented on her as a way for him to get at Sonic. She blames Sonic for that, and Sonic's literally
Yeah.
just like, I don't know who you are.
To interrupt.
Hmm?
Hate to interrupt, but Mimi is patting my leg to let me come up onto my lap.
Aw.
And it's
Oh,
like, you guys stay
Mimi!
together.
She's patting. Nice.
Oh, she's up. She's up now. Hello, girl.
But yeah, Sonic is just like, I don't know who you are, but like it's literally just some random stranger to Sonic who is just angry and like Sonic's not gonna kill that person, He's just
No,
gonna
he's,
be
he's
like,
probably like, I'm sorry that happened to you, but I don't know who you are. How is that my fault?
and like I don't know, he explains his morals to the character and whatever, which I think might be a bit ham-fisted, I guess, but like I don't know. I don't need him to like spell it out and stuff. Although I guess some people do. Because fucking hell.
It's like Sonic isn't one to sort of like, he wouldn't kill Surge, even though that she's trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Because like,
well,
he wants to. He's like he'd like to hear her out, really. Like, okay,
Yeah.
what have I done that's made you feel this shitty? And then when it turns out that Starline experimented on me to get back at you, therefore it's your fault. Sonic's like, well, that don't make sense, does it?
I do sort of find it funny that that this has become, I guess because issue 50 is popular because it's a big milestone, so everyone's gotten back into the comic.
Yeah.
I do find it funny that like the issue that sparks is that whole debate is the same issue where literally they confirmed Starline died.
Yeah.
To be fair, that wasn't Sonic doing that. That was Eggman's and doing that, where Starline just went a bit crazy and Eggman's like, well, I'm fucking leaving you in this building that's collapsing. See ya.
Hey, you
And
fucking
then-
idiot.
And then he died. I don't know. Sonic fandom despise you. So I play games for you.
Yeah,
instead.
they just kind of like
Please subscribe,
they want. Yeah, be sure to subscribe and
like, comment,
follow
subscribe.
and like, comment, subscribe,
And
follow,
now,
donate.
now for comment,
if you wanna.
like, do you need Do you need access to another country's Netflix?
Wait.
ExpressVPN.
Hey guys, Aaron Hansen bad, am I right? So these Sonic fans get back on my side.
Aaron Hansen bad.
Aaron Hansen bad, right? You know, Sonic fans,
Yeah,
get on my side again.
But yeah, I find that it's like people are like, oh, Sonic should like kill them, and it's like,
No.
have you played a Sonic game like ever?
It's the same argument that happened with the whole like thing with Shulk not like killing Mumka. You know, like not letting Dunline kill Mumka.
It's such a common
Yeah.
discourse in the media nowadays, and it's like, please go outside.
Go outside and touch the real grass.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know, guys. This
because
grass looks pretty
Shulk
nice.
literally explains why
Oh.
they shouldn't,
Oh yeah, yes.
and then they're like, oh, why does Shulk get addicted? And it's like, fam, you literally just explained it. Clean out your fucking ears. Why are you so stupid?
Uh,
There, but a lot of people, I think more now than ever. I'm not trying to point fingers at anyone in the fandom because I'm not gonna do that. But a lot of people find it really cool to just like Shulk now. So they try to use like anything they can as a leverage to be like, oh, his character isn't actually that good. And one of them is that like, like, why is he so like perfect with everything he thinks about? And I'm like, I don't know about you, but like, part of his whole problem was not telling anyone about what he was seeing because he was scared to do so.
Also, oh, why is he so perfect in everything he thinks of? He's got fucking future sight, you idiot. Of course he's gonna be perfect with that. That's literally the thing.
can I just say I like these Eggman robot designs. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. This I like these because they
They've
don't.
got nipples.
Thank you. They don't. Because I like the egg pawns, but like I'm a bit sick of them. They've been in a lot lately, even though I do think they are good design. But I like them.
That was a good.
I like them because they can kind of seemingly have more. They're more military-esque, I guess, for lack of a better word. Where it's like these are clearly designed by Eggman to be more function over appearance, which to be fair is kind of not an Eggman thing, but oh well. So they kind of do look a bit more intimidating than usual Eggman robots to me, without
Yeah.
trying to go overboard like 06 did.
Yeah.
Like
they're cartoony,
yes,
but they're military.
yeah,
If that made any sense. But then again, Sonic 06 had like Eggman just look like a guy.
I mean 06
Like they
has-
showed they showed one of his eyes at one point. Like that's disgusting.
6 Eggman doesn't. I don't like him. I'll be real with
I
you.
think I messed
Because
this
he's
up.
just a guy that's fat,
Yeah.
as opposed to like actual egg shape.
Oh god, this is literally the first Sonic game since Shadow that we've streamed with normal fucking looking Eggman. Because he
Yeah.
wasn't in Secret Rings unless you count that one other dude.
Yeah.
That's weird. Ooh. But also like these enemies aren't like his badniks that they keep reusing. Because I feel like they've kind of gone over reliant on like the classic Badnik stuff since Colors actually, where like, oh, we've got to have Motobugs in our Sonic game and stuff because that's the Sonic Goomba, even though Motobugs were absent for 19 years. So
I think part of that is like people like
It's a nostalgia
m-
people.
mainly like nostalgia people. It's more or less like, oh, it's not a Sonic game if it doesn't have like old stage in it.
but
And then it's like, but now they can't. Now you're throttling them from doing anything that's like creative now.
Yeah.
That's why I like Sonic Unleashed so much, because it was just like it was creative in everything it
Do
did.
you see a Green Hill Zone? I think not.
I think not.
Frontiers!
Green Hill, more like Sand Hill, am I right?
The deafening silence in that.
Oh,
like,
that video it's one of my favorite videos on the internet.
So-
Purely just for that guy.
Because my thing is that I grew up with the adventure games. I grew up with stuff like this, you know. Where stuff like the Badniks, the traditional Badniks like Motobugs and Butch Bombers didn't define Eggman's like enemy roster, I suppose. It was like different every game, which I liked, and that's why whenever someone like complains about Frontiers not looking like a Sonic game, or those enemies not looking like Eggman robots, I'm like, yeah, they look different, which is good because that's what. Because like I don't know, saying Frontiers doesn't look like a Sonic game, it's like, have you seen a Sonic game besides the ones that just try and purely pander to that classic nostalgia? Because they look completely different. Like this, here. You will see this and no, that doesn't look like a Sonic game. And it is a Sonic game.
They're like pandering to only certain nostalgia though, because nostalgia will vary between age groups heavily.
Well, they mainly pandered to people that played like the very, very old games,
Yes.
because they're the ones that don't shut the fuck up. To be fair.
To be fair, adventure fans also don't shut up. And I'm an adventure fan, so
Adventure and Adventure 2 is good.
I mean, I was going to say so the classic games, but maybe playing them for 7 hours, playing all 5 of them in a row for 7 hours, warps your perception on things.
To be honest, when I was young, I was playing Heroes, Adventure 2, and then I couldn't play any of the other games because the consoles that they were coming out for, I didn't have.
I think the thing is that like that might be what I want. I think the thing is that like Generations did a good job at nostalgia pandering to literally everyone because they literally separated it up into people who grew up on the Dreamcast, people who grew up with the Genesis games, Mega Drive, and people who were just getting into the franchise at that point. So they did a good mixture, but everything after that kind of just mainly focused on classic stuff. Even like the modern games, like Forces, was focusing more on nostalgia classic. I mean, don't get me wrong, Chaos was there, but that was all. That's all he was. He was just there.
Yeah.
I heard that you don't even fight him. I was like, that's pointless.
You don't.
No. It's like, what's the point? I want to fight Chaos. I want to hear something call him a big drip again.
No.
I know you big drip.
Do you know who you do get to fight though? Metal Sonic, who you could fight in Mania just a few months earlier, and Zavok, who you could fight in literally the last 3D Sonic game.
It's like, oh wow, such nostalgia.
Not Shadow, who, to be fair, you could fight in SA2, but we always welcome another Shadow fight.
Yeah.
Not Chaos, because fuck you.
I mean, you could fight Perfect Chaos, but Chaos Zero is different.
No, you wanna fight my favorite OC, Zavok.
Yeah. See, I remember when
I like
Forces...
your favourite OC, Sarah.
I know.
I remember when when Forces fucking hell controller when Forces was coming out. I remember like theorizing like, oh, but wait, who's gonna fight who? We've got Classic Sonic here, because I realized why is Classic Sonic here? There's no reason for him to be, because like all these villains they're hyping up, Classic Sonic has no beef with any of them besides Metal.
Yeah.
Oh, so like I don't want to fight any of them as Classic, and now knowing the game, I'm thinking, at least I would have been able to fight them as at all.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I either want to fight them as Sonic, because, you know, modern Sonic is, they're his villains, or I want to fight them as my OC, because, as the Avatar, because that would be technically me, you know? That might be fun, but nah.
It was the fact that they used, like, the fact that, what was it, Chaos and Shadow and all that reappeared in the trailer. It's just fucking dirty.
Oh, definitely. I felt that.
Like, it was so, like, all the trailers featured that stupid cutscene. It was like, oh, well, look at all the old enemies coming back.
Did I mess this
They
up
didn't
again?
even come back.
I jump up here now.
Like, it was just such a dirty move on their part, where they used that cutscene to advertise, like, the old enemies returning, and they didn't.
Yeah, because I was really curious mainly about Chaos, because obviously it's Chaos Zero and we haven't seen him for a while. And so I was like, well, how are they going to do this? Because Chaos Zero is the weakest form. So like, he's not that threatening he's not meant to be that threatening compared to Shadow or Metal or even Zavok, because he's weak in that form.
Yeah.
And then I realized that might be a classic Sonic fighting that. And that's what like the modding community did, was that they made classic Sonic fight Chaos Zero when he comes in and saves Tails.
Yeah.
Which would make sense. But nah, the game's like, no, that's it for Chaos.
No, this was just for advertising.
On the bright side, it meant that Chaos was playable in the mobile game.
That's true.
I like the Forces mobile game. They added Gamma.
They did, and now the whole party's here.
I know, I'm so happy about that we have like modern renders for all the adventure characters.
Yeah.
I love Gamma.
Who doesn't love Gamma?
Exactly. Heartless bastards. Oh, don't hit me. No, go away. Go away. Ah! There we go.
People using Harry Potter like bios. Anyone who dislikes Gamma, you're like, yeah, that's an instant block.
Anyone who dislikes Gamma ain't no friend of mine.
I thought you were gonna say like people who used Harry Potter profiles are the same people that dislike Gamma, which they would have been
They
fine.
probably are. I don't lie. I tell the truth.
Hell yeah, VHS, because Sega thought we were still using these in 2008.
Oh, Sega, you stupid idiots.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh no, actually, this isn't that bad. I thought this was much worse. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's really weird. Finals and VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Maybe in Sonic World they were only just using those.
So, I mean, Sonic is still 15 today, technically. He's meant to be 16, damn it.
He had a birthday!
Although, I think in like some obscure lore thing somewhere, where they confirmed that Sonic did have a birthday during the events of Unleashed. So he's meant to be 17, damn it!
Yeah.
So technically, the world hasn't aged.
Yeah, so they're still in the 1990s.
Or the early 2000s, I guess.
Yeah.
But that might fit. Because I always see I always think of the Shadow Gun stuff taking place in the 50s.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense to me. But I suppose if that stuff does make it into the movie, that would be the 70s, which is weird to me.
That's true, yeah, it would be the 70s.
Oh no, it is the 70s, because they did confirm that Shadow is 50 years in the movie already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bring up what they
But he was invented during the time people put paprika on fried eggs.
He wakes
Yeah,
up
in the 1970s they were just obsessed with paprika.
he wakes up, where's all the paprika? I want to put it on my fried eggs.
Everyone looks at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Ah, that explains a lot.
Wait, when did you say it was created again? 1970. Oh, that explains it.
The wear clap.
That would have been a funny thing about, like, the wear clap. Did you just...
Yeah, that's
It
the
just
move.
popped up on my screen. So it gives you the clap.
Oh.
But I think that would have been a funny, like, thing for Shadow, though.
I need a new Xbox controller, I think. What? That he's just
Like,
so stuck in.
Him... Well, yeah, because, like, if there was, like, a change of, like, technology and shit, like, just imagine how funny that would be.
To be fair, all his life he was surrounded by a space station that where technology was advancing further than it does in a century for us. 'Cause
Yeah, I
the-
guess so. But I think if there was, like, outdated technology on the Ark, and Shadow was like, what do you mean, this is state of the line? And Sonic's like, yeah, I don't know, guys.
I still love how in the Sonic Team Sonic Racing animated shot, it's canonical that Rude still uses a flip phone. Like that, like I suppose it is still the 2000s, I guess, for them.
Yeah. There is a reason why things in was it in like anime and stuff like that, why they still use flip phones. And that's because it looks aesthetically pleasing.
That is true, because if you just used like a smartphone, it would literally just be
Yeah, it's just them putting their hand to but then if you have a flip phone, then you could be like, whoosh,
Yeah, you can, like,
answering
animate it a
phone.
bit
Hello,
more. yeah.
hello, it's the government. Yeah, I'm here with the files. Like, a flip phone looks cooler, so it's like they just give everyone flip phones. That's why Cloud has one.
I still
that advert with Cloud using was it a Nokia one?
No, it's Panasonic.
Oh,
I still love at the start of 7 Remake, Helldigger has an iPhone. Because that did catch me off guard when I first played it. I was like, wait, what? Because I associate that game being like in the 90s and stuff.
Yeah. But I think it makes sense for those on the top plate to have like modern phones.
No, yeah.
But then
yeah.
those in like, say outside of Midgar and like and
Yes, yeah.
slums, they will have like really like primitive ones.
This is fun. Yeah, I mean, he would literally have been like the 3rd highest ranking person in the city.
Yeah.
So, of course, he would have a fucking really expensive phone like that. Ain't this fun?
Mhm.
it's you sarcastic when you said that. Ain't this fun?
Yeah. Have you guys been recommended the video yet of the Looney Tunes gorilla going like, "Ain't I
Yeah.
repulsive?" Good. Ain't I repulsive?
Ain't I repulsive? Oh
It's-
dear.
That, but with the werehog. He does like the death screen and just goes, "Ain't I repulsive?" and then carries on.
Take one step on that rope and I'll cut it.
Yeah, that's my favourite one.
I think that might be funnier with Werehog Sonic, because he could use the stretchy arms to pull the rock towards him.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to pull the rope.
Chip. Take one step on that rope and I'll cut it, Sonic. Oh,
So,
I saw a guy do this in a toothpaste commercial once. Ta-da!
so that's interesting. That reminds me, in the Archie comics for Unleashed, which they did back in 2013 until the comics ended. Oops. They actually, it was more of like, oh Jesus, camera, there we go. it was kind of more like slow for 17 minutes. That's only going to get longer. It was kind of more slow for Sonic realizing he had the Werehog powers. And when he finally like turned to it for the first time, he went feral. Like they got he had to train to be under control of it.
Yeah.
Professor Pickle! Are
I
you
want to see Sonic go feral.
Or do I have the Sonic the Hedgehog arc for you?
Hello?
How dare they call this culinary concoction
Issues
food?
2 something to
Do you
2
see
something
this
else.
fine excuse for a sandwich? The bread should be no less than 3/4 of an inch thick. Upon it,
Professor
tablespoon
Pickle
of mayonnaise and a
with his
black
eyebrow, with his hair going on his out of his
fresh
eyes.
Cucumber, sliced thinly, if you please. Am I quite right, Tails?
I know I learned something here today. Professor?
I noticed that his name is like Professor Pickle, but he likes cucumber sandwiches.
The menu is hard
I just
work,
realised
if
that.
you ask me.
That's probably the joke, actually. Just
But I guess
realised
like cucumbers are just unpickled pickles.
Right then, first things
that.
first.
Sure, I
It's
guess.
about
I don't
time
know.
someone
I don't.
told the chef
I've never been.
Oh
near-
yeah, that's what like
You can file a complaint.
like pickles or gherkins. They're just cucumbers.
Sarah, I'm a cat. I can't go near this stuff. If I do, I'll jump.
Let us be sure to collect
You will jump.
that vault before departing.
No,
It
it's
is the best Sonic
It is the
game.
best. Yes.
Why is there an off switch on that
On
door?
what? On the door.
On the door, like a big off switch.
Oh, I
don't know
love
if you
this
saw
because
that.
Tails like holds it up to him, like to give it to him, and he just fucking blanks him.
Let's go. There's no
It's like, no, you're carrying that.
But Professor Pickle shows like gives no shits.
Yeah.
Tails like, oh come on! I just wanted to give it to you.
And then he
I have
takes
to carry it.
and then he holds the chocolate, but his fingers are on the chocolate end, so he's gonna get it all over his
Oh,
fingers.
he's gonna get chocolate residue all over his hands. It's just sociopath.
Ugh.
Oh no, Professor Pickle murders people, confirmed.
So glad we're going back to this style of Sonic. In terms of storytelling and
These ancient
world building
documents
and
are known as
stuff.
the Gaia manuscripts. They tell the legend of the
Sonic
vast
Unleashed filled with such like great
planet
character,
some
and then we're like,
10,000
he grabbed the chocolate by the chocolate end, not by the wrapper.
Quite. And according to the Gaia manuscript, this isn't the first time the planet has been broken apart.
I like Chip in this scene. He's just upset that his tea's run out.
I would be as well.
Lies at the very core of the planet.
It's him going up to Sonic, like, can you refill it? And he's like, no, shut up, I'm gonna try and listen.
Hyper-energy organisms
Chip is way better than Yaka. Yaka's fucking
Yeah.
boring.
So how do we stop this Dark Gaia and put the world back together?
Luckily, Dark Gaia has yet to be fully reborn.
Hang on, he has a fucking moose
Most likely
head
to
on his
the
wall.
Eggman's premature
Oh, that must be.
Up.
That,
That could have been a Mobian.
If we act now, we may be able to
Pickle,
restore
was that a Mobian?
by
Or was that
returning
an
power to the
actual
Chaos
animal?
No, you stupid idiot, look at the eyes.
Each of the temples listed in the Gaia manuscript.
I replaced
The
them.
planet's power will restore the Chaos Emeralds, and in turn, the Chaos Emeralds will restore the planet.
See, it would either be an animal, or it would be a pre-reboot Archie styled Mobian.
That's true. Probably that one.
Have you seen the horse knight from Archie Sonic?
I think I have, and I don't like it.
He has a mustache as well. I didn't pay attention, so what are we doing?
You're going to the temple to put Chaos Emeralds in.
Are we going back to Missouri then?
I think so.
Yes. Can I buy stuff yet? Okay. I can. So see, this is cool. You can buy like all sorts of souvenirs and food and feed them to Sonic and Chip. And I think if you feed Chip too much, the game breaks.
Yeah, because he gets like too.
Yeah. No,
I do like how there's chili dogs in this though.
I think this is the first Sonic game to reference the chili dog since the
Yeah,
cartoons.
and then the Black Knight was where he's actually shown eating one.
Yes. And they haven't fucking shut up since. About chili dogs. I think Rouge says a line about chili dogs in Farsis, and I'm like, she would not say that. It's only Sonic who likes them.
Rouge should be the kind of person that's like, nah, I can't have those. Why not? It gives me the shit.
Have you seen that animation of Team Dark where it's Oh, we're not going here. But it's shiny though. Where it's Shadow coming back from the bathroom at a bar, and Rouge is just like, you pissed me all out. I think that's pretty cool.
Damn, you're frying chicken in there?
Yeah,
It's real loud.
that was it.
I love saying that. I say it to Paige all the time.
Things.
Nice going. That sounds sarcastic, Tails.
Wow, you did it! You moved the sun.
Sonic, what the fuck? How are you moving the sun? I don't know.
Space Colony Arc.
Still can't believe Professor Pickle picked the chocolate up by the chocolate end. Like, that's how you know he's killed people.
Are you ready for these guys to have American accents?
Yep.
Who are you? Fear not, my good villagers. If you all behave, I won't have to do anything now.
American accents.
All you need to do is tell me where the
They should have done like they do in Tekken, where they just speak in their native languages, but everyone can understand each other.
Oh, that would require effort on doing that, though. I think it would still have that accents, though, because I think Sega was kind of a bit cheap with VAs around this time.
Yeah.
Little skydiving adventure the other day.
I should have known you'd
Yeah, because I think like Jason Griffith voices at least 3 characters in this.
Yeah. I think it was like a
I don't know the third one.
I think it was maybe it was like a contract with 4Kids, because 4Kids is always like
Hey, wait!
in the credits of these games
Come
around this
Yeah.
time.
Just ignore
And they are against like having different languages.
That is true. So that's the point. Like, we also had our first look at SA55, who's the prototype Orbot.
Yeah. He's just laughing at him because he got hit in
Yeah.
the face.
I don't know. I kind of prefer SA55 to Orbot. I don't know why. I just kind of. I get the point is that they're both meant to be like really sassy robots, but like. I think I prefer just the robotic monotone voice of
Yeah.
SA55. I think it makes it funnier. And you know, also anything just to make Unleashed seem better than Colors.
I noticed that Sonic asked if, like, you know, if the people were alright, whereas in other media it'd be like, ah, you're fine. Like, wasn't it like someone like revealed to Sonic that like their reason for like PTSD, and he was like, wow, that sucks. Oh well.
Oh, is that the Scourge thing?
Yeah, I think so. Where like someone like was having like a mental breakdown, and someone was like, "Ah, it's fine. You'll be fine." Or fucking Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet. You'll be alright.
Be alright.
That's it. That's the payoff to their fucking adventure, to their friendship. Through their
He'll
hardships.
be alright.
Is that... It's... Oh god. I just thought about it. But like, the gap between Ratchet 1 and this... Hell, actually, the gap between this and SA1 is shorter than the gap between this and Frontiers. But like, if you look at the game side by side, is that not like weird to think about?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Technology's fun.
It is, and how it progresses less each time.
Yeah. It's like, it's weird to think about, like, because there was a time where having a pause button on a game was revolutionary.
And then Elden Ring was like, no.
No, we go back in time.
Back in time to another world. Oh, I saw a moon. I think I need the sun ones more. No, I can't go back. So we talked about least favourite Sonic characters before. What about favourites?
Ooh, favorites.
Be more for Knuckles.
What was,
Like, especially when I was a kid.
who's that page?
Knuckles.
Hell yeah.
Knuckles was my favourite. And still is. Though I have a soft spot for Shadow, because like I said, SA2 is personally my favourite.
No, yeah, that's fair.
A lot of the characters that appear in SA2 are like one of the reasons I got into the series.
Oh yeah, Rouge the Bear.
Yeah, she's cool.
She is cool.
I hope she's in the third film actually.
I would like her to be. I just want to, but I know that there's no way she's going to be. I mean, I know that there's no way that like they're going to include her and do that peacefully. There's going to be some controversy, no matter what they do with her. Whether they tone her down and then people get mad at that, or if she's too sexualized and people get mad at that. There's no way to win. So just add her in for the chaos. Maybe people will be too distracted by the child shooting to care. What about you, Sarah?
I don't know, because even like as a kid, my favorite is always like varied. So like one week it would be like Tails, another week it'd be Knuckles, another week it'd be someone else. Well, I think I just like Sonic.
That's
like,
fair.
And I think it's partly because of this game, really.
Okay, how come?
Because, like, while he's still sort of like, yeah, I'm Sonic, I'm confident, it's not played up so much that it's annoying. And he's very, like...
I missed that tape.
I don't know, he's just really nice in this game.
He is.
Because, like, he was worried that he may have, like, inadvertently caused Chip to lose his memory. And sort of... And, like, when Amy doesn't recognize him, it's sort of like, it does hurt him a little, because he's like, fuck. Like, Tails managed to know it was me, but Amy straight up doesn't recognize me.
And she thinks everyone is me.
Yeah, but when it is actually me, she doesn't fucking realize it. Why is she so fucking stupid? But it's like, I don't know, I just really like Sonic's characterization in this, and it's the reason why I think he's like, just, I don't know, he's just the favourite for me. Like, even though he is like, it's Sonic, it's like, you know.
Is it kind of like you feel a bit like bad for saying that you like the main character?
A bit, yeah, because it's like it's Sonic, but it's like at the same time, I like Sonic when he's interacting with other characters. So like, but he has to be like, he has to be done right. Whereas like in Sonic Colors, he gets in my he just really gets on my nerves. Is this related to the recent? No, we're just talking about favorite. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
But we're just talking about favorite characters at the moment, and I'm just saying that I like Sonic.
Yes.
But yeah, when he's like too confident, like the way or like too like fourth wall breaky like he is in Sonic Colors, it's really fucking annoying. But in this game, he's like done really well, and or like in the Black Knight, he was done really well.
He was done quite well. I think. Oh well, speaking of bringing back that the issue 50 thing, I think when people are like, Black Knight's always the one people bring up about Sonic would kill someone because he kills King Arthur, and it's like, well, King Arthur was also a fucking fake because it was a storybook, you know?
Yeah.
Where he could kill someone and there's no consequences because the world he's in actually is not real. From his point of view. I don't know. Oh, I shouldn't get back on that. Is that what you were saying?
I think I was done really. It's like Sonic, it's like it's very easy to fuck him up, but when they
Yeah.
get him right, they get him right.
Please controller. I need a new one desperately.
Yeah. These gaming faux pas are not tasteful. The controller keeps disconnecting.
Well, it will say on the screen, so like like
Yeah.
that. So it's very easy to see when it messes up.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Jesus! Right, I definitely need to get a new controller. I can't play Ape Escape because of the memory card. I can't play Sonic Unleashed because of the controller. Oh, what can I stream?
Gaming is cancelled.
Finally. I'm free.
Finally, no more gaming. But yeah, I think it's
No, I
like...
missed the moon. I missed the sun as well.
No!
Because you miss the moon and you miss the sun. You miss everything that seems like fun.
You stir it all up and then you die.
Rada. I got the moon. I missed the sun again.
Yeah. No, you get the moon, but you miss
Miss the sun. You get some things that seem like fun.
Mix it slightly. Oh
I'm just
dear.
gonna hug the wall.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's like
There we go.
it's either they proper ham up like the confidence thing with Sonic, and then he's like, oh no, he's fucking annoying, or they just sort of, I don't know. It's either he either sucks or he's really good, and it's only in certain games where they've gotten him like they got him down really well. Because like, as cringy as Sonic and the Secret Rings is, and like
The gates
with
of hell.
the whole like ending thing,
Yeah.
like with like say the ending thing, as much as that makes me cringe, Sonic's characterization is actually okay in that.
To be fair, I didn't pay attention when we were playing it.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like from
But-
my memory of it, like
Yeah.
with Sonic's characterization, it's done really well because, like, you know, because he comforts Shara when she like she's dying.
I'm bad at this.
Whereas, like in other games, it'd be like, just stop dying, Flyhead. And like just his sheer confidence is like, oh yeah, I can just not die. Thanks,
Okay,
Sonic.
because I'm not actually getting the things now. I can do the cool thing with these bosses and just keep speeding into them to do more damage like that.
Yeah.
That's like the cool
Nice.
thing with these bosses in this game, but I couldn't do it before because I was too busy getting the medals. Which
Yeah.
is a problem in this game, but we'll get to that later. But yeah,
It's
carry
fine.
on. Carry on,
Um,
Sarah.
But yeah, it's like they get him right, like maybe 50% of the time, but then you get like a whole patch of just like Sonic Lost World, Sonic Colors, Sonic Forces to an extent. Where, like, he's been tortured for 6 months, and he's just like, no, what's this about having no cooked food? Or whatever.
I think that bit was a mistranslation.
I think so.
The being tortured part, where he was captive for 6 months, but not tortured.
Yeah, I think that's just like, I don't know, translators being stupid. But
Yeah, well, it was those writers.
I think we know a thing
Yeah.
or two about like really, really bad translations.
What are you talking about?
yeah,
What are you talking about?
yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm trying to think of like what game I've played that has the worst translation,
Let's check it
like
out.
from the Japanese text to English. I know there's a lot of things that weren't translated correctly for Free Houses. It wasn't that there was stuff like that was actually like not acceptable in the West. It was just
Gay
bad
conversion
translation.
therapy.
Yeah, thanks,
Gay
Faye.
conversion therapy.
Say it with me now.
Gay
One more time.
Don't convert me. I am gay. Don't convert me. No.
No. I'm already gay. You don't need to make me gay.
I think it's actually in the Japanese version of the game. It's a lot more in your face about certain characters having same-sex feelings. You know, for one another.
Sorry.
Let's put the butt plug in it. There we go. I like cis conversion therapy, or as I like to call it, egg cracking.
Eggman crack.
Egg.
Wait, that sounds bad. Eggman is just
Eggman's
it's like,
crack.
You know, like there's almost always that one fucking teacher you used to get in school that would bend over in front of you and like they were never wearing their trousers correctly.
No,
Yes, they just
Did
show
you
their
not?
ass
Did you
crack.
not?
I think I was lucky.
We had like this one teacher that was taking over for a couple months while our chemistry teacher was she was pregnant, so she was off on maternity leave.
Oh, sorry for her
guy
extra.
And the guy had to like he was clear he was wearing trousers that were way too big for him. And every time he'd bend over, you could see it almost.
I don't
Like,
like.
good news.
I don't like this where we view
Eggman,
the.
that's crack.
I don't like this where we viewed the planet fitting into place, but then they're making us watch it again, but on Tails' tablet. It feels very Teletubbies. But you get what I mean, right?
Time for Teletubbies.
Because like those kind of kid shows like make you watch the same thing kind of twice in a row because
Oh,
kids
what
can.
did you spot this time?
Yeah, it feels very much that. But that could have been
What
paced
was
better.
what was the continent that got fixed?
Missouri. I suppose.
Still broken. Oh, thanks for rubbing it in.
I
We have
know,
one
I-
like bit of like, you know, confidence and accomplishment, and the achievement is just like it's still broken.
I tell the professor what happened to Oscar. But now you can change the night and day at will.
Why does like the Miles Electric thing imply that he owns like an electric company?
I feel like he would when he's older.
Elf.
Oh god, he is President Shinra. We cracked the code. Tails is Professor Shin.
No,
Professor
Tails-
Shinra.
Tails'
President Shinra.
Tails' electric company would be all like I don't want to say solar powered, like turbine powered, because you know his whole thing is spinning tails.
I thought you were gonna go. Oh, you know, like hamsters running on a wheel, kind of powered.
No, that's Eggman's powered because that's what he does
And
with his
then I
badness.
thought of Banner.
The banner.
Yeah, running on the wheel for all eternity.
You just work. You just go into Tails' workshop and it's a bunch of chow and hamster wheels.
Tails, what have you done?
My best.
What you mean? I've created infinite energy, Sonic. Tails, this isn't cool.
He selectively also feeds them like the correct stuff to make sure they've got high speed stats.
Just
Professor's-
feeds them all the rabbits. Because they get like speed boost.
Yeah.
What do you mean he's out and we gotta come back during the night?
We missed you.
Oh, I think we're about to get some Xbox. Yeah, we are. This loading screen is exclusive to the 360 version. Well, aren't you glad we played the 360 version now? Seeing that exclusive content.
I love how they don't have any of like the breathing animation. He's just stuck.
I think my favourite Sonic characters. I don't know, I have a few. It depends how I'm feeling. Like, I used to really like Silver the Hedgehog a lot, but I think I kind of grew out of that, I think. I don't know. But I mainly like Honey the Cat and Nicole the HoloLinks from the comics. I think those two are very good.
Yeah.
And then also Gamma. I've been big into Gamma lately because look at him. He is precious. And he's also dead, so his character can't be ruined by modern games.
Yeah.
The blessing of a character dying so they can't be ruined at any other point.
Shadow the Hedgehog fans wish they had that luxury.
Yeah.
Our character died and he's ruined.
Yeah, well, I guess you chose the wrong dead character.
Oh, it said in the background
Idiot.
somewhere vegetable, but I want to find it. I thought it looked like it was
Root.
spelt wrong. Here it is.
Oh, is it like Wait.
Oh yeah, it's got a second E.
Oh yeah, vegetables.
Vegetable. But it's like, is this Comic Sans?
Nah, it's not Comic Sans.
It's not Comic Sans. Okay.
No. It's just as like uncreative as Comic Sans, but it's not Comic Sans.
So it's Comic Sans with a bit of effort in it.
Yeah.
Neat.
How come Fresh Vegetables doesn't have a picture but the fruit does? And why don't they specify that the fruit is fresh as well?
The fruit is rotten.
The fruit is plastic.
The fruit is the reason that this old lady doesn't have any teeth left.
No. I discovered that all the apples are made out of wax.
Hey, look at my moveset.
Look at them.
That's not it. Right, so we need to do something important when we're playing this game. Is that we should probably make sure the first level we play going into the next stream is a day level. So that's where we start the stream and we're not like dying because we're really long.
I like show Hoghen.
Sure, okay. Let me try. Can I even do these out here? Y. No, I can't. I can only do basic 1, 2.
Yeah, they don't want you to like fucking turn the NPCs into ragdolls.
I mean, I still could because I can still punch and swipe to begin with, but okay, I guess not. I can't believe we're 2 hours in already.
Sonic!
Yeah, because this game's great.
Yeah. Nah, I'm good. Do.
ambulance noise didn't come through my fucking headphones.
I didn't hear anything, so you're
Alright,
good.
good. I didn't kill anyone.
Well,
You sure?
now that you said it, I do
I
have
think
my
you did.
I
suspicions.
didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good bear. I never killed anyone.
Why can't I go inside? I do like how... Fucking hell. I do like how his running animation is like on all fours. With the werehog. That's very cute. Fuck that bike. Oh yeah, I can test my moves. I can test those new moves out now.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think either of those were what I wanted. I've realised that, like, I think it's sort of funny that a lot of people were, like, complaining about Sonic going open world because, you know, everything else went open world. They're like, oh, Sonic's doing it now. Fucking hell!
Yeah.
Oh, but it's like... Isn't every Sonic game just doing what's ever trending? Shadow the Hedgehog, because everything was all edgy and guns and stuff.
Yeah.
This, because beat-em-ups were popular at the time. Like Devil May Cry and God of War, especially God of War. Good luck with that room, by the way. And then like open world game, yeah, because that's popular at the moment.
Yeah, that's always been like a Sonic thing, and it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like, if it causes like the games to be a bit more creative, then what's the harm?
And it's good because like Sonic people adore Sonic Riders now, but like those games exist because like skateboarding was sort of like a thing. Skateboarding and Tony Hawk stuff was like
Yeah.
big in the late 90s, early 2000s. Albeit they were late because those games were the
They were late,
late
yeah,
2000s,
sure.
but still. Actually, speaking of Sonic Riders, I finally finished my my Xbox 360 Sonic collection by buying 3 Riders.
Hey.
Yay! I don't own a Kinect, so I can't play it. And I'm probably never going to stream it because I'll need a really good setup for that because fucking hell. But I own it now.
Yeah.
For the future. So do we ever know what like country this is meant to be based on, Spagonia? Or is it just general
it looks-
Europe?
I think it's just generic European.
I always thought it was Greece or something.
Nah, Greece is
Windmill Isle.
atrophy. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Avalos?
Yeah,
Apatos.
Apatos or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
I
The
think it's,
first one's based on Greece.
yes. I think it's mainly based off the Mykonos Islands. Mykonos,
Yeah.
I think it's pronounced. I only know that because of some guy's username.
Yeah. But I think this is based on sort of generic European town, like maybe like sort of France, Italy, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking Italy with Big Ben. Because you got like the giant
Yeah.
clock tower.
I mainly say Italy because it's called Spagonia.
It's spaghetti.
It does
It
sound
sounds, it sounds a bit like spaghetti.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say that. um, but yeah, I think it's just general Europe because it has things like baguettes and stuff, and like pasta.
No,
and
that is true.
also- yeah, because if all the foods are like based on like sort of cultural things of that place, then it's like yeah, okay, you can probably gather what it's based on. Whereas like other ones, it's like just blatant what it's based on.
Oh my god, Jesus. Controller, please.
Is it the actual controller, or is it the wire connected to
There's
the
no
controller?
wire, it's wireless.
Oh, it's wireless. Okay. Because I had one that wasn't wireless. So I forget that there are indeed like non-wireless ones. Well, I didn't have it. My brother had it. I should say.
What was I gonna say? So Missouri then. I'll be honest, I don't know, like, off the top of my head, all the countries in. I assume that one's Africa, right? I don't know my.
Yes.
Yeah, but is it like?
Yeah. If I'm to, I'm not sure whereabouts, but it is based on that sort of culture.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, I'm not sure like which African country it would be.
No, yeah.
And I'm not very good with African countries.
I'm not either.
All I know is that one's called Chad and the other's Egypt.
It'll be like in the savannah. Is that Africa? I don't know my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's got like those kind of trees.
Yeah.
There's that big tree in the level and in the pub world.
Yeah.
I took geography and I don't know anything, so. And then because we unlocked it, Alaska is going to be like, because that's like, that's like the North
Has
Pole
like
and stuff.
That's like. Is
Equally
it Inuit the correct term?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I want to say it is.
Because I know the other one isn't very
Is-
nice.
Yeah, it's apparently.
Yeah. So I won't say that one, but
Yeah.
if the correct term is Inuit and I'm not being an idiot,
I
then it's
What
based
are
on
you
like
asking for?
what Inuit is what I think it means.
I think it does because I remember.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay,
You're
yeah.
fine using that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was just the correct word, but
I do remember
won't say the other one.
doing research on it because of a uni project.
yeah.
But because I remember because I was like, oh god, I need to use the right words. But like, there's not. But like, I remember it not being super clear. Like it was depending how you were using said word.
Yeah.
I don't know what word you're actually talking about. I'm really.
I'll type it to you.
Yeah.
I'm super brain farting right now. Oh, yeah, you can't say that.
Oh, it can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I actually think that's a slur. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I
fucking
wouldn't wanna,
missed.
I wouldn't want to say though.
Yeah. Oh, why did the box just explode like?
I'm mad.
Nice one, Sonic.
I feel like I shouldn't have knocked back when I'm in this mode. Oh god, I killed it before it made babies.
Ugh.
Good, no babies.
No babies.
No babies. But yeah, I think what was it called?
Halaska?
Alaska. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bad at pronouncing
I mean,
stuff.
it's obviously named after Alaska, but I don't
Ah,
necessarily know
there you
if.
go.
But
But it's not meant to be.
it's not meant to be Alaska because that's just a
That's a state, right? That's not a country.
that's just an
state.
American state.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just a
So
state.
it's like
Hmm.
yeah, but like it's named after it, but the culture, like the people it's based off of Inuit culture.
Yeah. So what they seem to be doing here is they seem to be like mixing and matching like cultures within the
Yeah.
continent, because you got Spagonia here being pretty much just Europe.
Like France, Italy, Germany, or whatever.
Big Ben there.
Yeah, and
Well-
if they have like an iconic like look to it, like the
Mm.
Greek place that I can't pronounce the name of.
The only ones that like off the top of my head that are like, because Chunnan is China, right?
Yeah.
They don't like take inspiration from other Asian countries, do they?
I can't remember off the top of my head, so I think once we get to that, I'll remember.
Okay.
But it's mostly like the theme of dragons and phoenixes and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, and I think
Phoenix
like
Chinese.
Sonic provides a
Sorry.
firework at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. When are we getting to the fireworks factory?
Where are we getting to the fireworks factory?
That's a level in Spiral 3, so if I ever stream that game, you know what we'll be quoting the entire game.
Yeah.
And then Apatos is I think that one's just Greece. Like-
Yeah.
That one isn't anything else.
You sound probably sound probably sound like Cyprus.
Pardon?
It might be like slightly inspired by Cyprus as well.
Is that also
Yeah.
like a country? I don't know my
Yeah.
countries.
It is.
I'm a bit ignorant with it, I'll admit, but yeah.
Sort of like the Mediterranean type area.
And then Empire City is literally just America, like New
Yeah.
York City and stuff.
Yeah.
What's Eggman Land based on?
Disney.
Disney. Yeah.
Yeah. The culture
Actually,
of
yeah,
Disney.
good. A good point, actually. What other countries are there? Oh Jesus Christ! Jesus, I might need to get a new controller. Like,
Yeah.
no, don't we start? 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 There we go.
No, stop!
We started in one of these fucking levels. Like, I like these levels, but like they do take forever to beat. I think it's because I'm mashing buttons because it's a beat 'em up. So like, I might have to check the battery pack. Like, it has 3 out of 4 battery, so I don't see what the issue is. Oh my god. Fucking hell. This is getting really bad at the moment.
Controller?
Yeah. I don't think I have a spare either, because this was my spare that I'm using.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, it disappeared. Sure, why not? The thing I've learned from game collecting is that Nintendo people will take care of their games. PlayStation fans, not so much, but they won't like ruin it or anything. Xbox fans don't care. You will get broken game cases. You'll get controllers which are bad. You'll get anything. And And that's why collecting Xbox stuff is really cheap. Because Xbox fans don't seem to care about game preservation. What other continents were there? There was what's the desert one? Forgot the name.
Sand Hill? I don't know.
Sand Hill.
Sonic Unleashed.
Look up the regions,
Continents.
and we can go down the list.
What do you mean Soliana? That's not Sonic Unleashed, you idiot!
See, that one is Italy.
Okay, so Apatow, Begonia, Missouri, Holuska, Chenan, Shamar.
Shamar.
Yeah, Empire Sea, Adabat, and Eggmanland.
Okay, so it's Shamar and Adabat we haven't figured out.
Yeah. Oh, this says like what they're based on.
Oh, neat.
So Greek Mediterranean for Apatow, Western European culture, Italy. Yeah, based on Siena. Inspired by Africa for Missouri.
So just Africa. Okay.
Yeah, just Africa. Most likely based on Alaska due to the name for Holuska. So it might be Alaska if, say in history they had a lot of Inuit culture, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know because I don't know much about anything. Chennan's by China's architecture. Shamar to resemble Middle Eastern desert landscape, probably Petra or Jordan.
Okay.
Obviously Empire City, based on New York City. Adabat, inspired by Angkor, Maldivian, and southeastern Asia.
Oh, I suppose that does make sense, actually. Yeah.
And why is there a smart car promoting Sonic Unleashed?
Because I think Sonic 1 was put on the Tesla. So now you can go fast while driving fast.
Yep, and get a speeding ticket.
I'd definitely crash your car.
I'll get locked inside it when there's a car fire. Because you don't know where the hidden locks are. Because in case of emergency, that car will lock itself or something like that.
Imagine being alive in your own Tesla. Imagine Teslas.
You know, I was going to say something else then, but I don't think I want to.
Type it to me.
Pardon?
Please type it to me.
No, I can say it on stream. It's just a
Go
bit rude. Imagine testicles.
Imagine.
They
So I clicked on the Sage wiki and I scrolled down for trivia. Sage's name is an anagram of Sega. Wow.
Oh, for Frontiers.
Yeah. So I was like, how do they have a page for them already? Like, right, what do they have?
Like
And then it's
nothing.
like, yeah, literally nothing. I just scrolled down to, powers and abilities. Sage has the ability to levitate in midair. Yeah. I mean, so do most of Sonic's,
Villains.
one game.
To be fair, we don't
side
know if she's a
characters.
villain yet.
No.
I mean, from the appearance and how she looked in the Nintendo Direct trailer, it looked like she is, but her main purpose at the moment is just telling Sonic to fuck off. Because it's
Get away.
dangerous. She's like, fuck off, it's dangerous here. And he's like, no. She's very similar to Infinite, though.
Oh no, it's Infinite's Poppy.
Oh no!
Compare him to Tora.
Oh, that's awful.
Why not?
Oh.
Imagine instead of Infinite screaming, "I'm not weak," he just goes meh meh meh, like really loud. And it echoes.
Faster!
I'm still surprised that Infinite isn't in the... Oh, shit. Oh, that's just death, is it? That's not... Okay. I'm still surprised that Infinite is not appeared in the Sonic comics yet.
Hidden.
I think it's because Sega hasn't allowed him to be. Like, they've just said to the writers, like, no, you can't use them. So I'm guessing that means they have plans for him, but... Who knows? Maybe he is in Frontiers, we'll see.
We'll see.
He did just kind of leave without saying anything last time.
Yeah, he just kind of fucked off, didn't he?
Yeah. The Encyclopedia says that he got trapped inside the Phantom Ruby, similar to how Classic Eggman got trapped inside it at the end of Encore mode. So... He's probably still alive.
He's just in Chipotle.
He's in Brazil.
Send you to Bristol.
Shadow Realm? No. I'm sending you to Florida.
Oh god. I could not survive Florida.
No, I couldn't.
Too fucking warm. I saw like a comic about Frontiers and Sage, where it was because it sounds like from like the plot synopsis we've gotten so far, that Sonic has amnesia. It's the comic had Sage like taking off like a mask to reveal that she was actually Infinite all along. And he's like, I'm here for my revenge, and because Sonic has amnesia, he just does not remember him. He's like, who the fuck are you? I literally don't know.
You pulled off the fairy look quite well. I still don't know who you are though.
Infinite's transition went well. So proud of her.
That'd be a funny like thing. It's like he has amnesia, like the Sage reveals himself to be Infinite, and then Sonic's like, did you just dead name yourself? Oh fuck!
They're still new to me.
Into like more of a humanoid than a fucking jackal.
Well,
Yeah.
well, his powers was illusions.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah, so like his whole power was make people see things that weren't real. I've noticed that when the controller disconnects, it does it in like spurts, like it would disconnect like multiple times,
Yeah.
just right next to each other. 20 minutes.
Can I start over?
To be fair, I got most of the items, so...
He just walks off.
I do like that how they have different animations for all the different
Like
ranks.
And Chips just like, they're like, Sonic, come on, it's okay.
Hey, that's really charming. I like that they did that.
He just gave up and walked away. Like, no, I don't even want to look at it.
Uncanny camera. Oh, okay. Had to think there for a second.
Yes, this is so much fun. I love it.
What's the big idea?
Look at that. I really love that. Come on, babe. Let's dance the night away. Yes, this is so much fun.
Whoa, is there some kind of party going on?
No, something's not
I
right.
like how the guy isn't even holding her finger to keep her there.
Oh, he's not, is he? Why wasn't she affected by it?
Carnival of creeps out there.
So apparently, originally both Shadow and Knuckles were in this game. Like, they were confirmed to be in this game, but then when the game came out, no one found them.
Yeah.
Code?
No, we didn't. We couldn't even see them in the code. Just some guy in an interview said that they were in this game. So we assume that they were cut and stuff. Presumably from Empire City, because that area has no story purpose.
Yeah. I like to think Sega just decided to gaslight that one interviewer, but for no reason.
I won't put it past them, honestly. But it got me thinking that I feel like it would have been cool to like see like previous Sonic characters just appear throughout these overworlds. Like you'll find in Adabat, just Big the Cat sitting there fishing or something, and you could just talk
Yeah.
to him.
What was I just?
I'm
So
hoping.
about this world splitting apart, pretty fucked up, right?
Oh, he wouldn't care. He's just fishing along. He's like,
He hasn't even noticed.
yeah, he hasn't noticed. So has it?
Wait
Well, I
up.
guess okay.
Just now. Was
What do you mean the world split apart? Seems pretty normal to me.
I can still fish though. Why was he hiding behind the plant pot? What the fuck, Pickle?
You know Sonic?
Of course. He was here just
That's his thinking plant.
I come here to do all my research.
Everything you know.
I'll happily explain everything.
It's like Winnie the Pooh where he has his thinking spot.
I kind of hope that Frontiers has does that where like major Sonic characters just appear like in the background and stuff.
Yeah.
Not in the background, but like as NPCs.
Yeah, that you just talk to.
Yeah, or they give you side quests or something. Like we know so far that Tails and Amy are important to the story, and that Big the Cat you can fish with him.
And Knuckles, because of the part of the preview that we got, the prologue.
Yeah, we know Knuckles is at least in the prologue to Frontiers.
That was so funny. That entire thing was just like, here's this exclusive preview.
That was the
Hey.
entire Sonic Central.
Yeah, that was so funny.
It was literally the perfect moment to like show like an actual trailer for Frontiers, like show the cyberspace levels, like just anything about that game, and they just kind of, and we got to see him like he ride along a robotic dragon, which is sort of cool, but their
Then we
marketing
got
is
the fart. Then we got the fart of the prologue, and then
the fat of Sonic Prime preview.
yeah, of Shadow looking angry, and then yeah, go watch the IGN stream, idiots.
Yeah, and then it was funny because everyone was like, "It's weird that the IGN stream," because everyone was like joking. They were like, "Oh, no one's gonna watch IGN because everyone's gonna be watching the Sonic thing, the actual Sonic thing," and everyone was like, "You know, the IGN thing was more insightful, actually."
Yeah, it was just like the whole thing boiled down to watch the IGN stream.
Yeah. Don't want to talk to you.
So I should probably go and eat.
This is one of the places that has the little animation in it.
Which one? Okay, Paige. If you need to eat, go eat. Eating.
Yeah, go
often-
devour food.
I've not eaten anything.
Yeah, you should probably
Yeah,
eat.
go devour.
Right, I will be back in a bit.
Okay.
But this has like, I think you can buy it if you buy
Oh.
the chocolate bar, I believe,
Is this one?
or you can just buy the short. There's someone here that you can buy an animated short from. Because remember that they had
yes.
those animated shorts.
I do remember those. I don't think I ever unlocked them though.
Yeah, I think you can buy them from like the people who like the people that sell you food and stuff.
Yes, that you can buy like because this one, it's like a Kung Fu Panda kind of sequence of like
Yeah.
Sonic and Chip fighting over a dumpling.
Yeah, fighting over dumplings, and then there's the Hollow Skull one where Chip bites into the frozen chocolate and it's metal.
I don't
He
remember
hurts
that one.
teeth.
I might need to have a look at these.
Yeah, there was 3 of them.
I do remember them. I do know what you're talking about. But
Yeah. Yeah,
been
it
a
was
while.
like Sonic and Chip are like running through like the tundra and this like, and Chip's like starts slowing down. So it's like, oh, what's up? Like obviously they don't talk in it, but like so walks
Yeah.
over and Chip's hungry.
God, this game had way
Them-
too much charm and heart into it.
Yeah, like Chip's hungry and he's like, and then he remembers, oh yeah, I've got a chocolate bar. Pulls it out, takes a big ass bite, but he can't actually bite through it because it's frozen.
Fucking love this game. Why wasn't every Sonic game modelled after this? Why did they like
Yeah,
put less budget into them? God,
yeah.
so good.
Then there's the one with the coconuts.
Oh, I think I remember the dumpling
Yeah,
was the
'cause-
one I remembered the most. But
Yeah, everyone remembers the dumpling one because it was just like
Kung
it
Fu
was
Panda.
very Kung Fu Panda.
yeah,
That and it was just fun. There was actually like 2 different versions
was it?
of the because in the end where like the dumpling goes flying and Chip manages to like grab it, the amount of drip like spit that comes out of his mouth when he opens his mouth is changed depending on which region you have. So I think in the Japanese version of the game, there's a shit ton of like saliva that comes pouring out of his mouth.
It's hilarious.
But in the American version, it's just like a little dribble. And it's like, and I thought that was like really funny because the first one I saw, it was the one where like it was just
my
like
God.
fucking flying out of there. But then when I played, because my brother had an Xbox 360, so I played it on that one, and then I saw it changed. I was like, wait, did I imagine that? And then I looked it up. It was like, oh no, it's region dependent. It's like, oh.
I might have to look these up after stream so I can remember all of them. It's weird because Kung Fu Panda came out the same year as this because it was 2008.
Yeah.
So that's funny that they both did the same joke in the same year
Yeah.
because like no one copied anyone during there. That's fucking too short time.
That was just pure coincidence, that one.
Yeah,
So like, but it worked out. Like I think
to help me
it
make it
worked
more
out
memorable.
quite well with like the shorts. 'Cause
Yeah.
it at least made the Chun Nan one like more memorable because Kung Fu Panda.
This game is so fucking charming and just
Yeah,
why
I loved Sonic Unleashed.
this game is
It has
so
my
good.
it has my favorite depiction of Sonic in it.
Honestly, there's a part of me that's like this game does have its faults, but like I'm
Oh
kind
yeah, definitely.
I kind of am inclined to say that this is the best. This is this is definitely the best Sonic production, I think. Like production
Yeah.
values. Like the only thing I can really think that comes close to like in terms of production values is maybe the first adventure game because like I know everyone's like that it's jank and that, but like they put a lot of effort into advertising that because that game needs to be like the big launch title game for the
Yeah.
Dreamcast.
And like I don't know, the jank kind of adds to it in a way.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of like I know I bring up Final Fantasy 7 a lot, but it's like the OG Final Fantasy 7. It's held together with blue tack, right? But it's like you don't really care because things like the jank and that it spawned things like the W item glitch where you can just make infinite items, or the fact that there are certain like items that just don't work because magic defense wasn't a fucking thing
yeah.
and no one noticed.
Well, it'll be stuff like the Sonic equivalent would be like the amount of glitches in that game that you can use for speedrunning. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of different pathways in Sonic Adventure stages as Sonic that I love taking advantage of. I'm not sure how many of those were intentional, but fuck it, they're fun to do because you can like climb to the top of that skyscraper in Speed Highway,
Yeah.
and if you get it just right, you can go to the helicopter area by just spin dash jumping over there.
Yeah. And I think it's like it kind of adds to it.
Yeah.
Because it's like because I have a lot of memories of like 'cause I had it on PC. I didn't have a Dreamcast.
Mm-hmm. That's how I played it
and-
first as well.
Yeah, and part of like the fun with like the like adventure that I had a lot of fun with, I literally spent hours running around in like the little hub worlds,
Oh,
right?
same.
Yeah. Like, there was just a lot of fun, like, doing that.
Mm.
Like getting Tails onto Angel Island, because he can't go there. Because there is no point in the story where he needs to go to Angel Island.
So
it's blocked off.
The
But
door
if you
never
fly up
opened.
through the ceiling and Ice Cap, like that little section before you go to Ice Cap Zone, if you fly up, there's a gap in
I
the
missed the
ceiling, and you can
moon
fly
medal.
up through there. Oh no!
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, I got no sun
Very
medals
sad.
there. Shit.
But yeah, there's like a little gap in the ceiling where you can fly up, and then if you just fly to the left, you fly over the block that keeps Tails out of Angel Island, and you can just go there. And there's no Master Emerald loaded there, so it's like that's a little
Oh.
interesting tidbit.
Interesting. See, I remember like playing in that little in those adventure fields and just making up my own like little stories and stuff.
Yeah,
And honestly, by the looks of like how Frontiers is set up, it seems that like kids who play Frontiers are going to be able to do like kind of like that same thing in that overworld,
yeah,
which is fun.
Yeah.
I hope they enjoy that. Better
and
than
so it's like you get like a nice little sort of experience, but that and it seems like the hub worlds are fucking huge, because isn't it like we've only been in hub worlds so far in terms of gameplay previews?
we have seen some of the cyberspace levels. I don't care about these
Yeah.
people's problems. Like Green Hill Zone and that city one that we've seen.
Yeah.
But it is that the overworld is meant to be like a hub world for the entire game, and we've only
Yeah.
seen the first one out of 4.
Yeah, so it's like they're fucking huge. So it's gonna be like a lot of fun just sort of running around and just
Yeah.
doing like, you know, whatever you want for like a few hours, and then you're like, right, continue the story now.
Just finding all this stuff. Now. I'm so looking forward to that game.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Whoa, that was cool. Didn't intend that, but that's cool.
It's pretty fuck.
I think literally like Frontiers to me. I'm just gonna like release day, play that game and just do nothing else.
Pretty much, yeah.
And maybe I can take satisfaction in the fact that I'll be able to do that without beating the game in the same night.
Yeah.
Oops. Well, actually, I guess both Mania and Forces. But Mania was to be expected. Forces was not for that.
Yeah, I think it's like, well, it's kind of like the little hub worlds in here. Like I actually really like them.
Oh yeah. I mean, like these aren't like on the same level as the ones in Frontiers or Adventures where it's big and you explore them, but they're just nice little hub areas to get to.
Well, yeah,
See
just
the
to sort of see
culture.
like how they where they live, what it looks like, kind of people that roam there. That and it's just fun to kind of like just womble about in it.
Chunnan had my favorite. It had my favorite egg boss in the Arch comics.
Yeah.
who are like the Eggman's commanders, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, we've got the best named NPC in the game here. Wang the Impeding.
Thank you, Wang the Impeding. Yeah, it's like I'm curious about what they're gonna do for Remake Part 2. Because if there's a huge open world in it,
Oh yeah.
or even if it's not open world, say it's what is it? It's kind of like how they do it in Xenoblade.
Okay, that might be how I would prefer if they did it. I feel like they'll probably do it like, and I haven't played this, but you have, how they did it in 15. Although I don't know how they did it in 15.
Yeah. They could do it how they did it in 15, because, well, it was the whole country, that you could walk around to, and you could literally walk from one side of it to the other.
It's kind of open world.
It is. It doesn't come with like a lot of like, so you can't climb up shit like most open world things, but it's like you could see enemies, like enemies would appear, there'd be like little events where like, say you're driving around and like there are monsters going across the road, sort of things like that. Kind of like the things that No Man's Sky advertised would happen, but they didn't.
Oops. I mean, they might have now. I mean,
Might have now, I don't know.
I haven't been catching up.
Nah.
Not even really caring or paying attention.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's like, I don't think I would mind either way with what they do. So say like the Midgar area is one section, and then you go like into the cave, fades to dark, and then it's like, oh, you're in the Mithril Caves. Have fun, and then you just explore there for a while, and then continue the story, and then you can go back to the Midgar area, because they're all separated by different areas.
Oh, I forgot.
Like in the OG.
Oops, I forgot to get the wall jump.
Whoops.
I didn't realize I could get that this early. Or did I? Oh, no, oh no, I think I need to turn it tonight. I don't remember. That's the problem with this game. It's not too clear where you need to go all the time and what you're doing there.
Yeah.
But I think wall jump comes later. Which time of day you need to be there for?
Yeah.
Which side am I walking? Oh, this side. Sorry, you were saying.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so
Rebirth? Is that what it's
yeah,
called?
so for Rebirth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind if it was like 15 or if it was like Xenoblade. Because I kind of like how Xenoblade does its like its open world, where it's like it's huge, but they're not as big as 15 was. So it's separate rooms, and then you can just like fast travel to where you want to go. So say like you could just go to say Fort Condor, or you could go to like outside of Midgar, or go to Calm or somewhere. Like each dot on the map where like all the places that you could go that you travel to are just like little fast travel points, which I think I would like a lot.
Could you not fast travel in 15?
You could, but you had to go to the car.
Oh,
so
you had to actually walk to...
Well, you can fast travel to return to the car, but there would be a loading screen to go back to the car, like, you know, just to teleport to the car, and then there'll be a loading screen to fast travel. So it'd be like you'd have two loading screens just to fast travel to places, whereas in Xenoblade it's quite instant. Whereas like you go to the menu, you pick the place, it fades to black, maybe a little bit of a load, and then you're there. Obviously I don't necessarily have an issue with loading screens, because it's like, you know, the games have to load, like whatever, like I've never been too bothered, but when it's like 2 in succession, then it's like, yeah, alright, this game a bit annoying.
I mean, I would assume it's a PS5 exclusive for
Yeah.
launch, so if they don't take advantage of that loading, then
Yeah.
I would have an
but I
issue
think-
actually.
Yeah. But I think like because there isn't a big thing, because Final Fantasy like the OG, it had the buggy, and based on what like I think Rebirth is going to go up to, which I predict it might be Eris dying. Spoilers for a 25-year-old game. Screw you. I predict it will go up to Eris's death, personally, and then. And in that part, there's the tiny Bronco, which is a boat, and there's the buggy, which is a buggy. It goes across rivers and like deserts and stuff.
Yeah.
So they might have things like that, because you can literally just ride the buggy like from was it Coral Prison to wherever, as long as there's a river, because it's how you get like I think Eris's it's where you get the mithril for Eris's final limit break, so you need the buggy to do so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I remember going there. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to find the guy sleeping in a cave, and you need to have 2 matching even numbers.
Ooh.
So like say you need to fight 22 enemies, and then he'll wake up and give you the mithril because you guessed the magic number, or whatever.
I am gonna be honest. I'm kind of a bit worried how they're gonna incorporate the big open world thing, because it's weird because I love Xenoblade, which is an RPG which has big open worlds. But I'm not sure if I have that energy for a Final Fantasy game, if that makes sense.
Yeah, now I get what you mean.
Yeah. I don't. It's weird because I love Final Fantasy games, like, don't get me wrong on that, but like I definitely remember playing through like 10 and stuff, and I was sort of wondering just like, wait, how long is this game? I don't really get that with Xenoblade. Like Xenoblade, I can just kind of breeze through. It's just, I don't know, I think it's just
I think it's because with Xenoblade, it is a case of like you can literally just go through the game, whereas in Final Fantasy they do want you to sort of do things other than just the main story, and that there's a lot of different things in it. So like, because in Final Fantasy X they want you to play Blitzball because that unlocks Wakka's best weapons.
Yeah, no.
Like they want you to play Blitzball, and it's like in Final Fantasy VII, like the OG one, you have to do the mini games to progress. So you have to do the welcoming ceremony, you have to do the chocobo racing, and you have to do the motorcycle chase.
See, that's
And
weird. Sorry, I was gonna say that's weird
And-
because. Sorry.
Yeah. No, go on.
My first playthrough, which was on PS1, like I played it on an actual PS1.
Yeah.
It was kind of what I was saying with the how long do I have left sort of thing. And I was very on and off it, admittedly.
Yeah.
But when I played it again on Switch, because I had like all those handy features on it, it made the game much smoother for me to play.
Yeah.
And
Final Fantasy VII OG is very slow.
I got sucked into it way more the second playthrough than I did the first playthrough.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, it's weird for me because I think it's more so with how I play games, as weird as that's gonna sound.
Yeah.
Because like, I play games more of like a obligation, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this game is like famous or whatever. I need to play it then, or whatever.
Yeah.
As a game collector, I kind of put myself in that mindset of I need to beat games more so than I need to enjoy them in a weird sense. I fucking hate these wasp enemies, fucking waspinator looking at.
So yeah, wasp it is. The green wasps.
Yeah.
So what did you feel with remake then? Did you have the same kind of like? How long do I have?
I don't remember. Remake was, I think I enjoyed remake more on my first playthrough than I did. I say on my first playthrough, my only playthrough at the moment, than I did on my first playthrough of Original 7.
Yeah.
But then I enjoyed my second playthrough of Original 7 more than remake. So if there's anything to take away from this, I've enjoyed Final Fantasy 7 more each time I've gone back to it.
Yeah.
I think also because when I got 7, that was a new game, and that was a new game that I was hyped for. That wasn't like a game I was going back to play, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, I need to put my focus on this because this is the new game, and this is what everyone else is playing. Haha.
Yeah, I think like the sort of this is the new game, therefore I must play it. It is sort of like it makes it feel more like a chore than something to enjoy, if that makes sense. Because I'm kind of like it when people overhype something and they tell me I must play, like say Undertale, for instance. It turns it into a chore. Therefore, I want to play it even less
Sarah,
than
you
if
must
I
watch
just
Star
decided to
Wars.
play. Well, yeah, it's like, oh, you have to watch Star Wars. It's like, I don't. And now I don't wanna, because now it's a chore.
But Sarah,
And
it's
it's
a
like-
star, and it's at war.
Both those things suck. It's that kind of thing where it's like, oh, because this is the new thing, or this is the famous thing, or whatever, you must complete it. It's like unintentionally making itself a chore for you, and then you're like, oh, how long do I have left to complete this?
So it isn't an issue exclusive to RPGs, admittedly, because I will tell you that I have games like Jak 3, I want to say, and Jak 2. Those games are sort of like a GTA sort of styled game,
Yeah.
but also a platformer. And I've looked up like cutscene compilations and tried to pinpoint where I was in that story and that timeline on the YouTube bar to see how long I was. I think the thing that helped with 7 was because I knew, because it's a remake, it's like a different interpretation, and I knew the beats of the story pretty much.
Yeah.
I knew
it's
that-
like even though there's extra stuff, everyone knows how the story is roughly gonna go.
I know where I am in that original story. Therefore, I can estimate pretty much that I'm this close to the end.
Yeah. So
I
like
fucking
say
hate
in
when it doesn't do that. So.
So say in Rebirth, like if it ends where I think it is, and we get to Cosmo Canyon, you know that we're roughly halfway through,
Yes.
and it's like, and that will probably help you with like the thing like, oh, how long do I have left? Whereas like, with Hi Sonico,
Hello. Oh, Sonic 2006. Ooh.
2006 specifically.
Oh no.
But I think when it comes to like games that you don't know the story beats of, it does sort of get to that point where it's like, how long do I have left? It was like when I tried playing through Final Fantasy 12, and everyone told me it gets good.
The desert.
Yeah, and then it was like, nah, it's post game, and I was constantly just waiting, when do I get out of the desert? And then it just like ruined it.
Can I ask a question? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Feel free to.
Might not be accepted though, don't ban. That's a good lead up to the question.
Why are you
What's
gay?
your question, mate?
Why are you gay? You know
Why
that
are
was-
you gay?
I was expecting a UA transgender, like I did got last year,
Why are you gay?
because women
Why are you?
because women hot.
And there you go. It just.
Listen, mate. Don't worry about it. We're more so laughing at it. We find it funny. That's life
That's
cycle.
life cycle. Yeah, women hot. That is the life
Yeah.
cycle.
That's why I was put on this earth.
Yeah. Men plus women equal kid.
No, but
I mean-
not all the time.
I mean, yeah, there's a thing called infertility.
Not every straight couple gets a kid. Oh my god. That's not.
I plus O equals
Um.
son. Where do daughters come from? Is it O plus I? What do I do? Where we come from?
Nah.
Equals
Nah. Don't be gay. No, I'm gonna be gay.
Don't be
I'll be as gay as I fucking want.
women, am I right?
What is that emote name? I mean,
Serious sloth.
serious love.
For Uncle
Roger.
Roger.
Oh, Uncle Roger can live. I'll be as gay as I fucking want to be. I'll kiss all the women.
And give them all a smooch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Should I say women or men? I don't know. For what context? I read trans in the tag. Oh, I'm a trans woman.
Yeah, women's.
Yeah. That thing's still alive. Look at the giant dragon.
Mikey dragon.
I haven't really gotten much medals in this stage. Did I? I looked away and I died. Great. Did I hear? Did I hear Transformer? I do like Transformers, but I said transgender. We were talking about Waspinator before.
We were talking about Waspinator before, and Inferno.
And Inferno. Oh yeah. Very excited for that new figure.
When's the butterfly in Beast Wars getting a figure?
One day, hopefully. Don't forget. Listen to me. All I'm saying is that have you ever read the Transformer comics? There's gay Transformers.
There are gay Transformers.
That is actual. Oh, that do exist. There's transgender ones as well. I mean, I would fucking hope so for a series called Transformers. Sealed.
See the eyes of the gay. Well, they're homophobic.
Can't believe they're
then, aren't
homophobic.
they?
Right, so I'm gonna be honest, dude. I can't tell if this is a bit or not, but I'm gonna need you to cease your whatever the fuck.
It cussed science.
Yeah.
What's cussed science?
Cease your bit, otherwise I
Yeah.
may time out because
Oh, it's a witch. I thought it was like just a triangle for a second. It looked like a giant Dorito.
yeah, no, they're wizards. The
The girl on COVID. Yeah, I got that sick COVID. No, I just cough a lot
Damn,
when I
can't believe
laugh
you
too
copy
much.
on COVID. I mean, also they could be talking about me because I'm Oscar girl.
Oh. But you're not hacking up a lung every 2 minutes.
Nah, it's
I mean,
true.
I just got over having like.
I mean, I usually cough on
so.
stream, so.
I mean, yeah.
Which girl?
You.
Here's the real question: why aren't you gay? You ever
Yeah.
considered that?
Don't be shy. Just be gay.
There we go. I grabbed the thing. What do you mean, which girl? Don't call me bro, please. You literally just asked about me being trans, so like.
What the fuck's going
Don't Transformers. There's transform into cars. Oh, first off, dude, you missed a letter, so maybe get that checked out.
Oh, maybe that's a guessing game.
And also, no, not all of them. Jets,
Yeah,
guns,
one turns
tanks.
into a cassette tape.
Yeah, one turns into cassette tape. One turns into the cassette. Some turns into animals.
Wait, is that Transformer sex then? If one turns into the
No, because the one that turns into the cassette is a panther.
I mean, that's true. Then who's the one that turns into the cassette tape? Are they not a panther?
No, the one that turned into in Beast Wars. You ban me, you gay. I fucking hope so. Fucking hope I would be. Listen, I'm gonna have to tell. I'm gonna give you this warning, but I'm gonna need you to stop with whatever it is you're doing, because if you've just come in here to ask why I'm gay and then try and be like it's wrong, then oh shit. Then yeah, I'm.
You
You're
ain't a
dude.
Transformer.
No, dude. Okay, we're done here.
That's just too. Like, just take a moment to think.
Yeah. No, we're not dealing with that anymore. Fucking hell. It's like, I get it, okay. Hey, like, if you come, like, you literally just come in here. Like, we can take like a little laugh because it is funny. God, this checkpoint was all the way back here.
Oh no!
It's like we can take a little laugh at it because we have done in the past. I'm still dying over the fucking "Are you a transgender?" question from last year.
Person never showed up again.
No, they didn't.
I wonder what they're doing now.
But that person was clearly a little kid. This person,
Yeah.
I'm not sure, not so sure, and that little kid seems to have more sense. But no, if you want to come on a stream just to hound the streamer why they're gay or whatever, and then try and be like, it's wrong though, by saying, oh, but they're meant to have a kid, and then, nah, we're done here. You can piss right off.
I just like how daughters don't actually appear.
No. And if you're
'Cause
gonna like keep, sorry, you go.
Yeah, it's just like, what was it? 1 plus O equals sun. 1 plus 1 equals nah. And daughters just derived from the nether, I guess.
Yeah. No, the daughters come from all the eggs I've cracked of people. Heyo. And then like, if you come in here and like keep seemingly purposely mishearing transgender as transformer, it's like, I like Transformers, but like you clearly at that point you're clearly just mishearing me on purpose. Let me get this right. There we go.
Accidentally on purpose.
And then start calling me bro and pretending I didn't just say that I'm a girl. And nah, you can get timed out. You're lucky you're timed out actually, and not just banned. I'll tell you that.
Well, let's see after what they
600.
do after the 10 minutes.
10 minutes. We'll be off stream by then. We're over time actually.
Are we over time?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
By a minute, but you know, we're over time. We'll do this level and then we'll call
we'll
it.
finish this level.
Yeah.
So 3 hours then.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't just put me in the boss. I hope it doesn't put me in the boss next.
Might do. So I love the question. Girl on COVID?
Go, sorry.
Like I just injected it into myself.
But then I had to ask like which girl because I know.
Yeah.
Like there's more than one here. And if
There
you
is
disagree with
more.
that statement, then this stream ain't for you. Goodbye.
I think it's because I'm laughing like that at the moment. Fucking hell. When you upload this to YouTube, can you just like timestamp this
No.
section as what the fuck just happened?
No, I mean we'll know it'll be at the very end of the stream. It'll be
Yeah.
fine for future looking at and laughing at. I see, like I would feel bad about saying this shit, but also it's like Nah, if you want to come into a stream to embarrass yourself for the streamers, then be ahead. Go right ahead.
Be ahead of the curve.
Yeah, be ahead. No, I can't say that. You knew what I was going to say, but I'll tell you after stream.
It was
Don't
just
say
a
it.
pause, like, I can't say it.
Yeah, I can't say that.
Yeah.
But you know, and I know
Yeah,
you
I
know.
know.
Oh shit! This level was the first level I keep fucking up at in my usual Unleashed playthroughs.
If you can hear the stream, you're gay.
I love how like the homophobic mindset of that insult is so primitive that they're like, if you ban me, you're gay, and then they realize, wait, that's not an insult to these people, is it?
Yeah, that's
That's what they want.
You ban me, you're gay.
It just goes to show like fucking homophobes are so fucking stupid. And I said like I would feel bad about talking about like this with a viewer, but also it's like I don't give a shit.
But they were reading the rules as well. So what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't remember the rules. What are my rules?
I don't know what your rules are. It's your
Probably on there.
it's one of your rules to be gay.
It should be at this rate. I think there is a way to get like infinite levels in this level, but I don't remember how to do it. You have to like,
Oh, what, like to just have infinite XP given to you?
yeah, you have to like glitch the goalpost or something like that. Like you have to die
Yeah.
as you hit the goalpost, and then be careful not to press A while you're moving during the title screen when you reload.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh, the goal. Thought you meant in
Yeah.
chat then. I'm like, that was not 10 minutes. For our friend. For our court jester.
How annoyed would you be if you like botched the jump and just fell into the water?
Believe me, it's in the back of my mind. That it is as a possibility.
For every time.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Spinning a needle attack, that might be the one I'm after.
He becomes a needle.
What do you think, Sarah? Combat or life?
I mean, yeah, one more combat level for only 3. But more life is like helpful.
Mm-hmm. I can only afford one at the moment.
Yeah. Maybe more life, because you're already level 12 of combat.
That's true. It's mainly I'm trying to get a certain combo, but I don't remember what it's called or which level I get it
Yeah.
at. So that's very helpful, but I will get more life. There we go.
Yeah, that you could be healthy.
And then... Okay, nothing else. I could upgrade shield, but I never fucking use it. And
I honestly forget that there is a shield.
that's how I am with like games like this. I forget there's a block button.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that. Right, don't put us in a boss now.
Oh, it's got its bonus in a boss. Oh, we'll do the
No.
boss. We'll do the boss, and then
We'll do the boss.
yeah. To be fair, I do need
That's
to beat this
just for
game.
you.
I do need to beat this game before the end of the month.
Oh yeah, that's true because XE2, 2,
Two.
3.
Hell yeah! Actually, speaking of that, going back to that conversation, I guess we could. I don't know what it is about the Xenoblade games in particular, where like I can play those games for hours on end and just be like, not wonder when the end is coming, you know?
I think it's because with Xenoblade, you weren't under any obligation to complete. You were just kind of like, yeah, I'm playing this. because it's not the most like well-known or famous franchise.
No. Oh, so, I mean, you say that. The whole reason I was actually playing Xenoblade 2 was because of 3. I was playing it out of
Yeah.
obligation.
Yeah, I guess you were, weren't you? So, like with 1, you didn't have that obligation, but with
No.
2, yeah. But I think it's
Wrong
like
button.
because of like the
Maybe
like the thing with Nia probably.
thing with Nier. Maybe. I think it might have to do with just that kind of combat style, I guess, maybe. Where
Yeah.
it's because compared to like the Final Fantasy games I've played, which are turn-based, that's a lot of the game stopping you, and then here's like a turn-based combat.
Yeah.
Which does kind of drag you down a bit after a while.
That does explain why like the was it the speeding up feature helped with that issue.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the OG one. Because you could just go through the battles really quick, and that you didn't, because you said you didn't necessarily have the thanks Kimushi, that you didn't,
What happened with Kim?
they banned them.
What did I fucking come back to?
Oh, you banned them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just timed them out. Hello.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
No,
They just came in.
this was funny though.
It was funny, and then it started to get like,
A bit
Not
like
funny,
right. Okay.
and then we're like, ooh,
right.
what,
Okay.
like, fam,
Well,
like,
I
can
knew
you
his
stop?
I knew his
No,
intentions.
I'm not dealing with a fucking like I don't know, like 12-year-old child.
Yeah. It's like, it wasn't like the why are you transgender thing.
Yeah, that kid was actually like legit curious
Yeah, like,
about
just
it and just didn't know.
Didn't understand it.
Oh, it's like yeah. I mean, admittedly, we probably shouldn't have kind of laughed at him, but we can't help it because it was kind of like it's funny from our
It was just out, it was
perspective.
just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But
Like,
yeah,
right, we'll laugh because we just find it funny from our perspective.
it's just ridiculous. Isn't
Yeah.
It?
I like the what was it? The
1
what
plus
was it?
1 equals
Men
nah.
plus woman equals kid.
No, it was son,
No,
no daughters.
No, it specifically they specifically said son, and then 1 I plus I equals nah, and it's like, where did daughters come from then? That was the bit that killed me about that whole thing.
Where I think I see more brains on like a fucking fly. I can
Oh,
ban
dear.
if you want me to, but like
Nah,
Nah,
it's cool.
it's fine.
This would look cool if I wasn't pausing, but I don't know my Xbox button layout. No, yeah, it's fine. You can ban them. It's cool. I was just timing it
Yeah.
out because I'm like, because then I know they're not gonna come back. Like, they've timed out. Oh, now the fun's over for them.
Yeah, like,
time
oh,
to-
I got
time to-
punished for my
Time to
actions.
harass someone else.
Yeah, that's how it
Um,
usually works.
yeah, like they're not gonna
Like
come back.
once the fun is over,
Yeah.
then it's like, nah.
It was hilarious because you could tell how primitive their brain was because they were like they were using gay as an insult, but without realizing that like, wait, these people are gay though.
Yeah, it was like,
This is-
don't
Don't
ban
ban.
me,
Are you gay?
Or
Yeah.
you gay, and they're like, wait, no.
And like that's the
why
intention.
did they say girl you gay?
I don't know.
I think that was addressed to Sarah because they well, one, they called me bro, which please don't do.
Rude.
Yeah, don't do that. And secondly, when I said like, they could be talking to me, they said the what thing, and it's like, well, because I'm a girl, and then they misheard every instance of transgender as transformer on purpose. What were we saying about? Oh yeah, I don't know. Just I think it's to do with like maybe like because yeah, Xenoblade is a lot faster paced RPG than turn-based RPGs.
It's probably why you didn't have as much of an issue with Remake.
Maybe as well, but I would imagine if I replayed Remake, it would definitely be because I didn't replay it for what was it?
Integrate.
Yeah. And at the same time, I think with the Yuffie story, that was actually doing it out of more obligation because I'm like, well, I have access to this now. I kind of need to before the next game comes out. One day we will find my issues with games and why I can't enjoy them, but
It's because it's gaming.
I mean, yeah.
Being enjoyable? No.
How much Sonic 06 was homophobic to me?
Well, so you could ban it from existing.
Why couldn't it have been Secret Rings that was homophobic?
Strike 3, monster!
Don't worry, you'll get to play Fates eventually.
Yeah, then you can
Then,
Gay
convert people to gay.
Sarah, we can do it!
What?
Combat level 13.
Yeah!
It all worked out in the end.
It all comes full circle.
You all right?
Yes, thank you.
Oh my god.
We were meant to stop after the last level, but then the game just put us in a boss fight, so
Yeah.
that's why we carried on.
Don't eat it, Chip.
So yeah, video games. I'm trying to think of like what else I put because Jack and Daxter I was like trying to look when the end was. Although admittedly that ending snuck up on me in Jak 3. I don't know. It's weird.
I find
for
that
me.
when games have like written chapters, a part of my brain is like, how many chapters are there?
Yeah. See, that was interesting for me because with Xenoblade 2, I didn't know how many chapters there were going in, but I also didn't really want to know. That was one where I was completely just fine with not knowing at all.
And I usually have to know how many chapters there are in something. I don't know why. I think it's because I did it with books as a kid.
That's fair.
Because like we'd be given like books to read, and it's like, oh, like yeah, we're given the book, and I'd be like, right, how many chapters are there? Oh, 23. That's not too bad.
Actually, that's another one. Final Fantasy 14. I could play that game for hundreds of hours, and I was just fine. I didn't feel like, oh, when am I getting to the end?
I think as part of that is because you know it's an MMO.
Yeah.
MMOs are not going to be short ever, and because they just continuously update, you're not going to be out of anything to do.
Well, I mean, also, I was just enjoying that game when I played it, and just kind of.
Yeah.
I love that when Chip flies into the back of him and he tries to grab Chip again to throw him away.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, just with how that game was set up, I was fine. I was fine with it. I could just play that game and just do a. Because I spent like play sessions going into the Gold Saucer, and like with other games, I would never do that. Like, I didn't do any option. Like, first playthrough of 7, I kind of didn't do any Gold Saucer stuff, really.
Yeah.
Second playthrough, I did, and I could speed up the arena.
Yeah. I loved playing the arena. It's like, yeah. I think it's because the music's bopping. I'm like, yeah, music.
I cheated at it because I did the arena. Oh, I like this kind of Eggman base, and he has his little robots in the thing. I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the sandwich!
Oh!
Oh, yes!
You ready for high definition sandwich?
Hell yeah!
The most highly rendered thing in the game. Fucking hell, look at that monster.
See, and he does take a bite. Take that, Xenoblade.
Hey, yeah, this is what...
Shulk, you can't eat a sandwich.
Yeah, Shulk, you can learn a lesson.
Why is it so well animated? Like, why is
It's
it?
always delicious. It's such a good-looking sandwich too. I want to eat it.
I want a Sonic Unleashed remake, but the only difference is that whoever modeled the food in 15 models the food in this game.
Yes, the food in 15 is
15.
bussin'.
It's really
Yeah.
good. The acts to the story for like the good food graphics.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough reason.
I do like how this cutscene kind of calls out Eggman on like, why doesn't he just kill Sonic? And he explains that like he wants the challenge. Like
Yeah.
Eggman seems to have a weirder complex with like Sonic and just being unable to like kill him. Like I don't think that's something he's able to do, weirdly enough. Because he doesn't know what would happen if he killed Sonic. That's not how things are meant to be.
It could be just sort of like he does enjoy like the sort of the rivalry.
Because I mean that was always, they never really go into Eggman's motive for conquering
Sorry,
the
it's
world.
the face the robot did.
I love this robot. I love him more than Orbot. Yeah, because it is sort of kind of like a Joker versus Batman thing, where the Joker kind of does need Batman.
Yeah.
I always did wonder, because they never really explain what Eggman's motive is for taking over the world. Like, we don't know why he wants to do it besides just it's the generic evil thing that villains do, sort of thing, you know? And whenever I try to imagine, like, a world where Eggman's taken over, what is he even working towards then? If he has the world, because like he takes joy in announcing his evil plans. He likes the act of enslaving people and terrorizing them and stuff. But if he conquered the world, he wouldn't have any of that anymore.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's like it started off with him like he wanted to take over the world, and then he's like, actually, the journey.
yeah, like
know,
I feel
the whole like process of doing it is what he finds enjoyment in, and
like,
if Sonic's there to like make him reset, then it's like, yeah, I can continue making things.
I would honestly think that an Eggman that had taken over the world would be a really depressed Eggman.
Yeah, he's just sat in his throne room like, oh, I'm so bored.
Yeah,
When's
nothing.
another rodent gonna come in and ruin my plans?
Nothing but like robots and stuff that don't really emote or anything. He likes that kind of thrill that like characters like Zavok and Starline kind of give him, because they kind of put him on edge and stuff.
Yeah,
Right, that's enough of that.
I think it'd be like an interesting sort of plotline where like Sonic's like, why do you just like not kill me when you have all these chances to? And he's like, look, I just like the whole fun of it. Okay, it's fun. Just let me have this. I'm old.
IDW went into that a bit because they were like, why? Because there was that whole arc of like where Eggman was good because he had amnesia.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of the reasons why Sonic is trying to give Eggman a second chance now, is because he knows that there is a good side of Eggman. He just doesn't want to give up on that good side, because that good side could actually help people.
Yeah.
And there's even a point where when Eggman was looking at like all the zombie virus infestation he was doing or whatever the fuck, where like he was like a bit reminiscing on his Mr. Tinker days. He was like, hang on, I enjoyed that life though. What am I doing? But then he kind of snapped right back into it. Oh, it's...
It might be a sort of an end of like, say, IDW type plotline.
Maybe, but that's if Sega would ever let them do something like that, because Sega doesn't
Yeah,
like...
if Sega would let them, that would be like a good like end to the comic, like Eggman retires or something like that.
I think a big thing is that it is a very static franchise. Like, there's a status quo, and that's kind of is always going to need to be upheld. Like,
Yeah.
the world can't change too much, you know. Anyways, good stream, good game,
Yeah, good stream, good game.
good laughs.
Don't know what the fuck that happened in the last like half an hour.
It was our jester. I can't say that.
Yeah.
Clown.
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I should be streaming because Klonoa's coming out and I want to stream that because that would be fun. Day 1 stream of Klonoa. Or day 2 because I don't know how the release day was weird. They didn't really have one. I don't.
Fun.
Yeah, Namco kind of just let that game to go and die, unfortunately, and everyone was like, "But Klonoa, don't let it die." Which is exactly what we shouldn't do. Bye, Klonoa. Monday, I don't know what I'm doing because my PS1 fucked up. And
Memory
then
card bad.
next Thursday, more Unleashed then. Thank you everyone for watching, besides the one person who knows who they are.
Jester.
And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Goodbye.